Oh man, how is everybody? Back in the studio today. I hope everyone is well. Yeah, time to do some Beetles today. Let me get this part set up. Okay, I think that's enough. I think that's enough Linkin Park remixes for now. I'm gonna skip ahead to something else. How you guys doing? Welcome on in. Let's see, I've got my water. Hopefully everyone's ready. We got our waters, everyone. We have snacks if you need them. I ate breakfast today for once, so I'm not gonna be eating on stream, hopefully. I'm not feeling hungry. Not those Beetles, Vickman. But funny. I do like that. I had cake for breakfast again, and I'm feeling a little sleepy, so I think I need to stop eating cake for breakfast, which is good. I can do that now because the cake is gone. I ate all the cake. There is no cake. The cake is a lie. Also, apparently I'm dehydrated because I just drank like 10 ounces of water. So, let's hydrate, everybody. And let's draw. Let's draw some Beetles. This was a request somebody made. I can't remember who it was. I took suggestions when I was making the calendar for this month's warm-up stream topics, and Beetles was one that was suggested. So let me get started on Beetles. Gonna have to make a new group here, but I hope everyone's doing well. I'll go in and say hi to everyone in just a second. I'm trying to be a little more organized. Whoa. Oh, what is this? Apparently if you zoom in a whole lot in Krita, you get boxes. Did not know that was the thing. It was probably you. Yeah, I think it was you, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to say it was you, because I was not positive. Red lights don't receive you, and come on home. Come on home. Says that you are. Come on home. I'm not even sure if that's how you spell Beetles. My goodness. I can't function, apparently. But there is a Pinterest board at the top of chat if anyone needs that. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let me scroll up top and say hi to everybody first, really fast, and then we'll get started. Let's see. Something that's enough to keep you. I have two of the same beetle, apparently. So apparently I really liked that one. I'm trying to pick a beetle to draw. There's so many interesting beetle types out there. I will not be drawing cockroaches because those are icky. I want to draw good beetles. Let's draw this beetle. This is a good one. These are arthropods, so they're in the arthropod section of my Pinterest board, in case you were looking for anything. I'm going to pin a couple more just in case people would like some different beetle refs. If you have your own, of course, feel free to use. Or share. Anything you'd like to in the Discord. We do have a Discord section for warm-up studies, and there's also a section where you can drop references. Just in the stream events chat is where you can drop references and stuff, talk about stream events such as warm-up streams, the art showcase. If you have questions about anything, you can put them in there. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Ooh, I like this angle on this beetle. But there's, yeah, like I was saying, a lot of cool, different-looking beetles, and hopefully we'll get a chance to learn about them today. I don't know a lot about beetles, I'm not gonna lie. So if anyone is a beetle expert, please do tell. Ugh. There is the cockroach there. I do not want to draw a cockroach. I'm biased. I have cockroach bias. I'm sorry. Apparently Apparently I didn't sort any part of this playlist, so I apologize. We're in a section of the playlist we don't normally get to. Breakdown, but I like this song, so we're gonna keep listening. Alright, let's just do a basic beetle here. A scarab beetle. A while, maybe then you'll see different side of me. Now it's kind of funny because normally we do anatomy studies when we do bugs, or I mean when we do animals. But with insects, you know, as you probably know, the exoskeleton, the skeleton is on the outside, so we actually are looking at the bones in a way here. Except for that's just what we're going to be drawing today, so it's a little bit of a different sort of a study. I don't know a ton about the inner workings, the inner mechanics, if you will, of insects, but hopefully we can learn something about that today. I'm going to be looking at closed wings, open wings. There's all different kinds. If you know of a unique beetle that you would like to learn about or draw, let me know. Be happy to look it up. The beetle scarabs you. Oh no! I love that one here of Canada. That is the cutest pun. I'm so scarabed. Oh my goodness. Hey, welcome on in. Show Me Art 22. I remember your name. I'm trying to remember what chat we were in when I met you. But thank you so much for giving me a chance. Hopefully I don't let you down. Like I was just saying, I'm not an expert at this particular topic. Here is what we did on Monday for warm-ups. So normally this is kind of what warm-up streams look like. We do an anatomy study and then we talk about musculature. And we start going into like how to use a reference to learn from as opposed to copying. So if you're into this kind of thing, this is what we do in the mornings. And if you hate this and this is just not what you want to hang out with today, I also do afternoon streams that are more like digital painting. We're actually doing a creature design stream this afternoon. We only do it once a month, but it's the first Wednesday of every month we do sea slug dragons. So if anyone wants a teaser of what's to come earlier or later today, we will be looking at sea slugs. Let me pull up an example really fast. We'll be looking at sea slugs to make critters like this. Or like this. So yeah, these are some older examples. I really need to isolate more of these designs and make more slides like this. I'm sorry I haven't done that yet. For those of you who have to sit through these same images every time we get rated, I apologize. But anyway, I feel like the studies that we do, studies like this can help us with creature design, with imaginative drawing, with character design, costume design, and all kinds of things. So sometimes we do environment studies in the morning, sometimes we do object studies. I think we're doing motorcycles at some point this month, and I'm a little scared of that. As you guys know, I'm not good at vehicles or people, but I'm trying to get better at everything, so I'm making myself do these warm-ups. And you guys are my accountability buddies, so thank you for being here, even if you're just lurking. I really appreciate the view boost. It does help. That's kind of what makes Twitch go around, right? Is that lurker count, so I appreciate you if you are lurking. But of course, thank you so much for saying hi to me as well. Speaking of saying hi, let me say hi to everybody really fast. I'll scroll up to the top of chat, make sure I don't miss anybody. I always like to try, if I can, to address everybody who decides to take some time out of their day to hang out with me. Let's see. Paleontologist VA, hey there, thank you so much. I will try not to let you down. No promises. That's pretty much my constant fear, is that I'm going to let somebody down, so no pressure there. Mirror Stepper, hello, how are you? An amazing fan, of course, thank you for being here and helping out. I appreciate you. And I think I saw Raga in here too, so thank you, Raga, for popping in. Guys, I appreciate. Hopefully I'm not too hard on you guys. I know that I'm like half the job is just keeping track of me other than chat, but Nixon, hello, how are you? Good to see you. And of course, Pickman, I'm glad you're enjoying the tunes. Siren Night Sparrow, how are you? I'm glad you like those sea slug emotes. For those who missed it, we did make some new emotes recently. Let me see if I can find all of them. If you have cheese by your name, there's quite a few that you can use, but there's a few new follower emotes as well. I think one of those sea slugs is a follower emote too, so feel free to spam those. I don't mind. Or don't, if you hate emotes. I don't mind emotes. Scrolling down. You used to like Linkin Park. Do you dislike them now? BG White, thank you for, oh my gosh, 14,000 bits of cheese to the Make Casey Play a Game on Stream challenge. I cannot believe how far we are in that already. We're already 20% of the way there and we got 20 days left. So something tells me I need to start thinking about the game options. We'll probably be doing it on a Sunday. I'm guessing at this rate that we're going to make that goal. So thank you to everybody who's I'm not sure I should be saying thank you. You guys are the ones that want this, so if you want to watch me play a game on Twitch, we do have a little cheese fund going on in the channel points section if you click that. Let's see. I've never done like a community fund thing before, so we'll see how it goes. So far it's been quite successful. Let me scroll down. I think Pikmin, did I say hi to you already? I think I did, but hello again. Mayor of Canada, hello. I would be worried if someone did not have a cockroach bias as well, Mirror Stepper. That's a certain level of acceptance that I don't think I would want to be at personally. And of course, Show Me Art 22. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you decided to, like I said, give me a chance. Okay, let's see. What a wonderful place to art. Hello, hello. How are you? I just dad joked? I dad joke all the time, Siren. You've been here before, you know. You're already interested. Oh, well, I'm glad. Show Me Art. Yeah. Feel free to join in. I don't know if I explained this already, but we do have a community draw-along portion of this. If you go to the Discord, you can post any warm-ups that you do of anything. It doesn't have to be the animals or the pictures that I'm choosing to draw from on stream. But if you post anything in the warm-up art section under the stream events category, it's like at the top of Discord. That's where I'll show everybody's work at the end of stream. My only request to anybody who participates in that is that you just make sure it's work safe, whatever you're drawing from. You know, if you are doing like figure drawing, just make sure that you either cover up or don't draw the bits. That'll get me in trouble here on Twitch. I do try to keep this a work safe, you know, family-friendly space, especially for these warm-up streams, because I know that some people will draw with their kids, and I appreciate that they can do that. So thank you guys for helping me keep this a place that is okay for that to happen. But yeah, I'd love to show off any kind of studies you guys do, whether it's from a photograph that you took or one you found online, or heck, honestly, I always encourage just looking around you, whatever room or place you're sitting in. Look for an object to draw. You know, do a quick study. Maybe change the lighting on it, get it next to a lamp or something, or put it in a windowsill, and just see what you can draw. You know, it's a really good way to get better really fast. If you want to get better at art quickly, drawing from observation is the fastest way. So, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. You would like to see a Hercules beetle? I think I have one posted in my Pinterest, Nixon. But if anybody has a reference that they like, that they find, you're always welcome to share those in the stream event chat section. Looks like Chris Wright's already dropped a few. Thank you, Chris Wright. Excellent, excellent. Ooh, these are really nice. Oh, I like that ant. Is that an ant or is that a beetle? That is a crazy looking beetle. Holy cow. Cool. Well, thank you for the shares, guys. Planning to play in Florida. I have this warrant for and watch the Mayor of Canada. Oh my gosh. You know, for somebody who's the Mayor of Canada, you sure know a lot about Florida. Yeah, we're doing motorcycles eventually, Siren. And hello, Chris. How you doing? Good to see you. If you guys aren't already following Chris Wright, go give him a follow. He's a new art streamer here on Twitch, and I was hanging out on his stream yesterday. It was good conversation, good fun, lots of dino nerding out and just general nerding out, and talking about art, talking about all kinds of things. It's always a good time. Unbeatable, Bickman. Oh my, that is quite the pun. Oh, thank you, wonderful place to art. That's a really good. That's a very kind compliment. I'm glad that you like being here and learning. I always try to tell people, like, I'm not an expert, I'm not a pro, I'm just, for anyone who's new here, I'm just attempting to get into the children's book industry, or the book industry in general. Might be doing, like, graphic novels or something. It's kind of a possible focus that I'll have, but, yeah, I'm just here sort of attempting to get better at things, so I'm happy to share my process, but if you are an artist and you have found a process that works well for you, or some information you'd like to share. Siren just posted a Volkswagen Beetle in the warm-up in the stream event chat, which is very funny. I will not be doing vehicles today, but salute you for the wordplay there. Anyway, yeah. So like I said, please don't take my word as gospel. But if anyone learns anything, I'm happy to be a part of that. The Beatles. Oh my gosh, Siren. Now, Siren is currently trolling my Discord. Let's see. Where is... yeah, there it is. Shiratoshi, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Shiratoshi's another person you guys should all be following. Doing some amazing work, right? Like, incredible work. It's really been cool to watch. What's an aura beetle? The Pokemon? Oh, I don't actually know. That would be a fun thing to do, is like study beetles, and then maybe we could do like a redesign of a creature or a Pokemon or something. I don't even know what that is. Looks like a giant ladybug. I feel like more recent Pokemon have gotten very different looking. Like they don't look. I don't know. The art style is taking a swing. Anyway, it's not bad. It's just very different. Maybe sort of lurking. No worries, Mara. Hey, I appreciate you being here either way. Thank you, Raga. Raga is all about that game. That game promotion. Too funny. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so many people are. Oh my gosh, you are all giving so many. So many bits of cheese. We're already at 22% bits of cheese for that. Holy cow. You can afford a sketch. Oh dang. So if you want to redeem a sketch request, just know that I probably won't get to it until the end of stream. I'm gonna focus on my studies for the first half. But congratulations. Let's see. I love telling dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs. I heard that one the other day. Vickman. I do like it though. I am having a pretty good day. I'm a little sleepy. If you were on my Discord, I guess I could sketch while I chat with you guys. Eventually I'll catch up to the bottom of the chat. I was trying to get to the bottom, but you guys are chatty this morning, which is not a bad thing. I appreciate that. It's always fun to hear from you all. I hope all of you are having a good day. But yeah, I haven't been sleeping super great. I got to bed on an okay time last night, but woke up at 4:30 because my brain is dumb, and that's just what it does these days. And then I finally fell back asleep at 6 a.m. And then there was construction that started at 6:30 a.m. across the street from my apartment, which woke me back up, and I was very sad about it. Because I was hoping to sleep until like 7:30 or 8 maybe, but that didn't happen, so. So I'm just kind of tired today. I felt very old this morning because I was so frustrated at being tired and grouchy about it that I called code enforcement. I was like, hey, there's these people like jackhammering at 6:40 and it's not okay. Which I didn't know this until this morning. Apparently in Colorado, and I don't know about where you guys are, I think every state is different. Maybe every country, there's probably different ordinances, but where I grew up, you weren't allowed to make construction noises until 8 a.m. Apparently in Colorado, 7 a.m. is a completely reasonable time to start construction, which I disagree with heartily. Because I'm tired. I'm sure from a productivity standpoint, it's better to get an earlier start. But as a tired citizen, I was like, this is unreasonable. Anyway, I mean, I was like that to myself. I didn't say that to the person on the phone. That was my morning, so that's how I've been today. Then I ate cake, and now I'm here. So my voice sounds scratchy because I'm sleep deprived, and that's just what happens. Kind of like my body's precursor of like, hey, you need to get more sleep, or I'm gonna make you sick. It's like my body is constantly warning me. Okay. Family friendly and safe. Awesome, that's great. Are you do you stream art as well? Show me art 22. Always happy to meet more artists. Feel free to share some work in the Discord if you'd like to. There's an art share section if you want. Your uncle's a drill sergeant sometime. Oh my gosh, Mayor of Canada. Let's see. Oh my goodness, you guys are too funny. Chris is a dino person. Well, we were talking about dinosaurs. I don't think Chris normally draws dinosaurs, but he's still a good artist, Paleontologist VA. I think you'd like his work. Oh my goodness, let's see. Don't break the beetle band. Let's see, some of those big beetles look like well-engineered vehicles. It's true. Like if Ferrari decided to make a backbone. They do. I mean, beetles, insects in general have some really interesting construction. Hopefully we can learn a lot from these guys, you know? Lamborghini started out making tractors? Really? No way. I had no idea. company designs and builds tractors, founded in 1948. Wow, that's fascinating. Yeah, draw some dinos. Do a dino stream. That would be super fun. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Now we're posting beetle Pokemon. Okay, okay. What? Well, if anyone has any actual beetle images to post, please let me know. Oh, and show me art. I'm sorry for the confusion. So the art showcase, just FYI, is a once a month showcase to just show one piece. So if you want to share multiple pieces, go ahead and repost that if you don't mind in the art share section. You're not the only person that that's happened to, and so I feel like I need to figure out a way to make that more clear. I'm not sure what I can do. But yeah. I'd be happy to show any of those pieces though in the showcase. We just did this month's showcase. They look lovely. No worries, no worries. They're really cool, honestly. I love your work. Do you do this stuff on stream? Feel free if you do to post any links to in stream share if you have an art stream you want to share with us. But yeah, if you want to leave any of those in there, I'd love to be able to show those off. We do a once a month showcase. We just had the showcase wrap up for June. We do it at the first of the month, basically. So the first afternoon stream of the month is when that usually happens. I'm not sure how to... If anyone has suggestions about how to make that more clear, let me know. I don't know how... Yeah, I'll have to think about that some more. Because, yeah, it definitely happens. It's happened a few times. But yeah, feel free to share any work, any links. We also have links open in chat if you want to post any links to art there. I know not everybody likes being in Discords, so some people are probably like, oh, I wish I could see. So with this, because I'm not super familiar with bugs in general, which I don't know if there's a... Does anyone know the distinction between calling something a bug versus an insect? Isn't a bug super general? Insects have 6 legs. I do know that. They're not spiders. Spiders and other, what are they, arachnids, scorpions and stuff, ticks. They have different numbers of legs. But I forget, I think bugs are just kind of a general term. I don't think there's like an actual classification for the word bug, maybe. But I don't know much about bugs or insects or anything, really. I don't draw them often. I can probably list on one hand the number of times I've intentionally drawn any kind of a bug. Other than maybe a spider. Probably drawn spiders more than anything, just because of spooky Halloween effects, you know? A crab is a water bug. Yeah, we have it in arthropods section. So they are arthropods. All bugs are insects, but under the technical definition, not all insects are bugs. Yes, that's what I kind of feel like too. Glad I'm not just spouting nonsense, which does happen here occasionally. Like I keep saying, oh, I think that's a pin mark. I don't think that's actually... I think that little hole in the back is actually from a board, like a display. Alright, let's do another one. A water spider. Oh my gosh, too funny. Oh dang, we've already got some studies. Holy cow. Man, sure I just wasted no time. Just like, I'm not going to listen to Casey ramble. I'm just going to get started, which is totally fine, by the way. Don't feel like you, like I said, don't feel like you have to use... oh, these are interesting references. I think I've seen these bugs before. Thank you so much for that, Chris. I am going to pin this one for sure. What are these things called? They're like crane beetles or something. Crazy. Yeah, that's fair, Shira. No, I don't blame you, and I tend to ramble. It takes me a while to get started sometimes. Giraffe weevil. Yeah, that's right. Crazy looking. Maybe we'll do this one next, actually. Thank you for sharing that. I'll go ahead and just put this... I pinned this image, but I'm going to go ahead and use it since it's already in the Discord, so thank you, Chris, for sharing that. Let's pull it on up here. Look at this thing. Crazy. I'm gonna do, I probably will do some color studies of some of these. But this one looks like a lot of fun. Just gonna trim the fat here so I can focus and not get distracted by the whole image. Oh, and then, yeah, just in case anyone else is new here, part of the reason our mantra up here is to get the bad drawings out. We want to make sure that we're keeping in mind that we are expecting and we are okay with bad art here. Stuff that you're not proud of, it's okay to share. The idea being that you have to, it takes like 1,000 bad drawings to make a good one, right? Bad drawings is what we're looking for. Okay, so don't feel embarrassed if you don't like the way yours came out. Of course, no pressure to share if you don't want to share your studies, but I just want to, I mean, like, I'm not particularly going to be proud of anything I draw today, probably. Oh, show me art. No, you're okay. I hope you don't feel called out or anything either. It's totally fine. Like I said, it's happened a few times. I need to figure out a way to, like, make it more clear. It's probably my fault. I just don't really know, yeah, how to fix it. But I would still love for you to participate in the showcase. Like, feel free to post any piece in there if you'd like. I'd like anybody to. Ooh, Siren, this is a pretty one. I'm stealing some of these images that I'm seeing you guys post. Some of the actual reference. Oh, it's all small and everything. Perfect. I do like it. Looks more like this beetle. See, when I think of like a typical beetle shape, I think of this shape. It's like very June bug, you know? But I know there's like Hercules beetles and other crazy beetles out there. I do want to do some of those too. Shuffle. Ooh, look at these. Make it on your own. Like, look at these guys. These are cool. Be apart, hello, wherever you go. Definitely gonna paint one of these. I want to do this nice close-up of this image. Like, so dang pretty. Ooh, this is helpful. Look what I just found, guys. Hold on. This is a cool image. Wait, okay. I'm gonna post this one so I don't forget. This one's cool too, but it's not what I'm talking about. I found one that like breaks down the parts of a beetle, like by segment, so you can actually see each individual piece. This looks so meticulous. Holy cow. I'm posting this in the Discord, so anybody else can use it if you'd like to. But I will definitely be sharing it here in a second on stream. Maybe this would be a good way to start our anatomy study, honestly. Look at this. Isn't that cool? You can, like, see each individual piece. So helpful. Can you guys see that? Is that on stream? I don't even know. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no worries. Oh, you know what? I'm so bad at Twitch. Hold on. I just realized I didn't have any of my stuff open. Hold on, guys. I was not prepared for stream like I thought I was. I know you guys are sick of hearing me talk about how bad at Twitch I am, however. I can't seem to stop. See, look at that. There's that disappointment face I keep getting from Amaze, folks. I'm sorry, Amaze. I'm sorry. I try to live up to your standards, but I just can't seem to. I know I'm the worst. Okay. Hydrate. I did hydrate. Oh, posture check. I'm like seeing all these old things. Apparently I'm really bad at clearing my rewards requests. Hydrate, hydrate, stretch, posture check. I'm pretty sure I did all these, but let's just do a quick stretch anyway. So we haven't done our pre-sketch stretch. Or at least I didn't. Maybe you guys did. Okay, let's draw some beetles. Beetles go good. I've mostly been gathering references. But we are about to actually start drawing again. I did one drawing. But then I found this really cool drawing. So now I need to move things because I want to draw that next. And I just have a ton of pictures right now. And I saw her face. Anyone else just think about Shrek when they hear this? Surely. Out of my mind. Hello. Oh gosh, Chris, right? So creepy. I didn't, for the longest time, I did not know what that meant. And I still haven't seen that video, but holy cow. Childhood ruining stuff right there, from what I understand. I'm glad I had enough wherewithal as a kid to know better than to click every link I ever was told to click. I was like, I don't want my life to be ruined. I like this thing. I don't want to dislike it. That video was on that list for me. Still haven't seen it, don't want to. Same with All-Star? Yeah, All-Star for sure. Let's see. Vale, how are you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to think about it either, Siren. You saw that? I'm so sorry. Yeah. I saw where it was. I saw the first 2 seconds, realized where it was going to go, and I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm done. I don't want anything to do with this. Hey, Nasborg, how you doing? So good to see you. Thanks so much for popping in. It means a lot that you are even hoping to catch me working. Speaking of working, maybe I probably should. I just want to study these little pieces of this beetle. I found this cool image, especially the wings. I feel like the wings, we need to find a beetle picture that has wings open. Their wings are super interesting. I don't even know what kind of beetle this is. It kind of looks like a Hercules beetle, like it's got that long nose, but I don't know if it actually is. But they have some really interesting shapes that I just want to think about for a minute here. So we're going to study them real quick. Quick studies today. Tomorrow is the 4th of July here in the USA, and I've been invited to a thing, and I want to try and make it, but I have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to try and keep my streams to about 2 hours today. That's the goal. It's 2-hour streams. 2-2-hour streams today, so 4 hours total. Hopefully that is enough stream. Although I was talking to somebody last night, actually. I think it was Cave Peak. I was lurking on a few streams, but I was chatting with him about it, and he was like, yeah, it takes like an hour for most people to even like get into your stream. And I hadn't really thought about that before. Is that what you guys have noticed? Tell me all the things you've noticed about Twitch. So I'm like, shoot, maybe should I be streaming longer? But I don't want to spend all day streaming, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, do you guys know this song? Anyone else know this song? Let's just send their love from Amsterdam. Sorry, I'm having squirrel brain today for sure. Like topic. This is what happens when I'm sleepy. All my inhibitions kind of, all my self-control kind of goes out the door. Very impulsive. I'm losing sleep up all night. I thought it was funny, but now I got money on a monkey fight. Sorry, this song is very silly. It's literally a song about chimp cards, you guys. Yanni, how you doing? It's good to see ya. I'm glad your little dancy dino is enjoying the odd tunes today. Stuff that beetle shells are made of. Chiden? I don't know. I didn't actually know that it was made out of anything other than... I don't know, I guess I thought it was keratin. I had no idea it was called something else. A Goliath beetle. Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. Doing okay. I'm listening through a new audiobook to approve it. Nice. Oh, well, I'm honored you would choose me as a coffee break, Vale. This song is so silly. I remember it played on the radio quite a bit for one whole summer. Like I was constantly hearing it and then I never heard it again. I love that little sound in the background. Are we gonna listen to the Beatles? Oh, you know what? We probably should. I didn't even think about that, Nestborg. I don't know if I have a Beatles song on my playlist. Let me double check. Ooh, I heard a scary sound, but then I remembered the goats are out, guys. So if you hear random banging, it's just the goats attacking my studio. It's fine. They're violently opposed to art. Not really. They love art. In fact, I gave Buddy the goat a very good scratch on my way into the studio, and then he protected me from the other goats. That's the agreement we have. I give him scratches, and he guards me from the other goats that are less friendly. Let's see, do I have a Beatles song? I have 3 Beatles songs. I have just added them to the playlist. Ain't got no mouths. I've been... Wait, hold on. July 4th, you've been invited to sign the Declaration of Insect Pets. Oh my gosh, Mayor of Canada. It's pronounced hard stuff. Yes. Yeah, I had no idea. Let's see. Oh my gosh. That goat hit the wall so hard it felt like the floor was coming up. That was scary. Chitin? Is that what it's called? I have no idea. I don't know. Buddy the goat. Yeah, I'll take a picture of him next time. He's adorable. He got really excited. I gave him a really good scratch and then we started walking and he kind of waddle jog, flipped his feet out all happy like a puppy, running in front of me, wagging his tail toward the studio, and then he waited for me at the top of the hill and I gave him another scratch and he did it again. It was so cute. I think he thought I was gonna feed him. I think that's why he was so excited, but it was still cute. I'll pretend it was all for me. Yeah. No, Buddy's a good goat. He's really mean to the other goats, but he's very nice to me, which is good. I'm more than happy to have that arrangement because the goats at this farm all have horns and I am not made of stuff tough enough to fend off a goat headbutt. So, yeah, I'm glad that they don't tend to... And I also wore flip-flops today. I did not know the goats were going to be out, so I think I'm in danger if Buddy doesn't protect me. Yeah. Never know truth and never know love. Where's the love gone? Where's the truth gone? Where's the love? And hear them crying when that's what you preach. Turn the other cheek, Father, 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 help us. And some guidance and love. Nothing much to you. Where is the love? I know I probably shouldn't be drawing this super intricately, but I'm just really interested in all these different segments of the animal. I've never, like I said, I've never really looked at the anatomy of a beetle, or any insect really. Bacteria in the cinema. Sorry, I really like this song. This is how I wish all music was, but it's just not. Just love the message of it. It's so good. Whatever happened to the Black Eyed Peas? Do they even exist anymore? Or were they just like a small project? Where is the glove? No, Mayor of Canada, don't ruin this for me. Not even other Black Eyed Peas song. I know, this one's such an anomaly. I know it's not their normal, but I just really like that Black Eyed Peas song. I think it's great. Everything about it. There's a few other Black Eyed Peas songs that I don't mind, but that one's definitely one of my favorites. It makes a good basis for alien creatures. Yes, exactly, Nesborg. It's great creature design fodder. For sure. Where's the glove? Oh my gosh. I read it again, sorry. Goats will get you when you turn your back. Yeah, no, they will. If you have an aggressive goat, for sure. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments. So I'm just gonna quickly sketch these in. I don't feel the need to like super study that. It's just, I'm mostly noticing like, here's where the legs are coming out, which is interesting that they really pieced it out by segment. I really like that. So it's like, it's helping me kind of understand what's going on with the anatomy of a beetle, because I just wouldn't know this stuff, you know? Oh, and I forgot to switch to the Beatles songs that I put on. Ow, sorry, that was a really painful hiccup. Hiccups. Oh, you guys! Since I get hiccups all the time, I finally brought some peanut butter to the studio. So this is how I get rid of hiccups. If you've never heard of that trick, a spoonful of peanut butter works every time. I'm very excited. Very embarrassed about mine. I hate having them on stream. Not only are they painful, but they are loud and obnoxious. I sound like I'm being run over by a truck. I can not pick up loudly into anyone's ears now that I have peanut butter. I mean, they were super popular for a while. They're still performing in the 2010s. Oh, they formally disbanded? Okay. I mean, weren't the group was just like a project, a side project for a lot of those singers, right? They were just kind of like, all had their own careers, but were like, hey, let's do a thing together. I don't know. Am I going to talk about the peanut butter trick? Have I talked about it a lot? I don't feel like I've talked about that a lot. Have I? Or have I talked about it a lot? Don't know. But it works. See? Chris doesn't know the peanut butter trick, Mayor of Canada. Peanut butter trick. It gets rid of hiccups every time. For me, anyway. I've never had it not work. You take it's like a hefty spoonful of peanut butter. So it's like a meal, almost. But, yeah, just like a hefty spoonful of peanut butter, and you just try to eat it as fast as you can. My theory is it's something about the like suctioning that you have to do with your diaphragm. It kind of resets your diaphragm, because from everything I understand about hiccups, it's basically a spasm of the diaphragm. The muscles are kind of like freaking out. And so if you kind of like reset those, like stretch them, I think that's what fixes it. I don't think it's the peanut butter. I think it's the act of suctioning, like the way you have to eat peanut butter to get it down quickly, because it's so sticky. I've also been able to emulate that suctioning with like a coffee straw and a very small straw, trying to just sip a whole bunch of water in one sip. It's like that same like resetting. That's my theory. I haven't tested it other than just on myself, but hiccups have been like the bane of my existence for most of my life. I get them all the time, and if I get them once, that means I'm gonna get them at least 3 more times that day. And they're so loud. They're like really, really loud. And I hate them. And they hurt sometimes. I actually used to take a jar of peanut butter with me to college lectures because I was so nervous about getting them in front of everybody. And I had to use it 2 or 3 times in college. So I was like really glad I had it in my bag. Anyway, there's my weird hiccup stories. The goat knew about the peanut butter. No, the peanut butter was in this. I have a snack drawer here in my studio. The peanut butter's. The goat does not know about the peanut butter. Let's see. You drink a bottle of water for hiccups. Wow. Yeah, I can't. Holding my breath never works for me. And the water only works if I do it with the coffee straw. My theory, again, I think, is it's just you're resetting your diaphragm. I could be wrong. I'm not a hiccup scientist. I don't study hiccups professionally. but just a theory. I read it in an old like home remedies book that I found at my parents' house when I was in high school, and then tried it and it worked for me. Actually, the first one I found was sugar. Another remedy is sugar. Same thing. Giant spoonful of sugar. Get it down as fast as you can. I personally think it's kind of doing the same thing. But sugar only worked for me like 90% of the time, which is still a pretty good percentage, and I did it that way for a while, but I have a bad enough sweet tooth as it is. I don't need more sugar. So when I found the peanut butter trick, I was like, okay, this is healthier at least. Yeah. Gets hiccups, you try it for him? Yeah, try it. Dogs love peanut butter. The sugar one worked as a kid, but who wants to down a spoonful of sugar as an adult? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I want to, don't get me wrong. I love sugar, but I ate cake for breakfast like pretty much all week. Our neighbor gave us cake on Sunday, and the cake is now gone, and I ate most of it. I ate it for breakfast and dinner pretty much every day since Sunday. So yeah, I have a bad sweet tooth. Have you ever had a peanut butter and honey granola sandwich? No, but I have had a peanut butter and honey sandwich. That was like my favorite sandwich when I was younger. Because I would like the way that the honey would like... I like the way that the honey would like, kind of make the bread all crispy. Doesn't know about the dog and the peanut... Wait, what? Peanut butter doesn't go down easy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Vegas... Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what's happening, Mayor of Canada? That was just my theory. I didn't know that that was like a thing. Soggy, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome on in. Thanks for popping by. How goes your day? Okay, I told you guys we would listen to Beatles. So let me switch to a Beatles song really fast. Here's my 3 Beatles songs that I have, guys. This is it. That's all I have. No, I don't want any more information, Mayor of Canada. I prefer ignorance. Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, I haven't seen your name in a bit. Hey Jude, do I have that one? I don't have Hey Jude, but I can look it up on YouTube and we can listen. I'm sure I could go find a Beatles playlist if you guys really want to listen to Beatles. Somebody was saying on stream the other day that they don't like the Beatles. I'm trying to remember who that was. If that was you, it's okay. I won't be mad. But I am curious. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I was just telling everybody I'm a little sleepy today. But, you know, we've been doing warm-up studies, and those have been fun. I'm excited to look and see what people are drawing. Just a reminder, if anybody wants to draw along, feel free to drop those images in the warm-up art section. And you can... Ooh, this is a nice one. Not a massive Beatles fan, yeah. That's kind of how I am. I'm kind of lukewarm on the Beatles. Like, I don't dislike them, but I'm not obsessed. Oh my gosh, Siren. You're lukewarm as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many Beatle jokes happening right now. Oh, no worries. Sometimes I feel like that's part of why I like warm-up streams and like doing warm-up drawings in general, because inevitably what happens is that they get me kind of ready to do my own work for the day. You know, like at some point I get tired of drawing from reference. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to make my own stuff. But I do feel like drawing from reference can be a really good way to break art block. So if you are feeling that way, feel free to pick a reference and draw along. But it can be any kind, of course. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing. Lurking in meetings! Hey, Professor Oaks, how's it going? I was lurking on you last night, even though I don't think you can hear me. I didn't have a chance to pop in and say hi, but I did see that you were streaming. If you guys aren't following Professor Oaks, you should do so. You're missing out if you're not. Yeah, always a good time. Speaking of, Siren, you're into the Pokemons. If you're not following Professor Oaks, you should definitely. He's doing a Pokemon series, like a redesign of Pokemon. I think he's wrapping up pretty soon here. He's on the last handful. But they've been really cool to watch. Alright, I'm done with this one. I've been working on that too long. Let's do something else. Words of wisdom, let it be. Spoonful of condensed milk on toast? Wait, what? I've never heard of that. That sounds intense. Shura, enjoy your lurk. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Yeah, I haven't tried that at all. It's like maple syrup on toast. Also not done that. Maple syrup belongs on pancakes and waffles. Top 10 to 15 songs of Beatles. Yeah. Chuck Berry is good. I think I have a Chuck Berry song. Nope, not on this playlist apparently. But I do have one on my computer for sure. Oh, we do have an ad break. Sorry for the ads, guys. We do ads. We do... I need to update this so badly. 3 minute ads once an hour. Feel free to stretch. Thanks for sticking it out. Ow! Oh. Okay. Let's drop this guy. Since I've been doing a lot of chatting and not a lot of arting. What an interesting creature. Like, how do you think this happens? Like, this surely has to be like an attract a mate sort of an evolutionary situation, right? Like, nobody just is like, you know what I want for no reason is this shape. It's like the peacock, you know? Like, why do the males of this species look so strange? Ah, picky females. Got it. I can't see enough about the image to see what's going on in the detail of that, so I think I'm just going to leave it blank, even though I kind of want to fill it in. I need to find some like really like pictures like this, like super high resolution with great lighting, so you can actually see the different planes of what's happening on these critters. Because like, I really want to know now that I'm drawing them, I'm really curious about how this is all put together. But I feel like I might be drawing the wrong thing. You know, like this is why studies are helpful. Like I probably need to look at what makes up a weevil, because that's a totally different type of beetle. It's not a scarab beetle, obviously. Let it be. Let it come, let it be. Hey Charzia, I'm probably going to be going for another hour. I think on average my warm-up streams tend to be about two hours or so. I'm a lady. Don't I dig a neck as long as the rest of your body? Oh, why don't you know it? Boy, the men that really get me going are the ones with crane necks. Yeah, not exactly something I'm super interested in personally, but I'm sure the lady beetles are very into this. The lady weevils especially probably go crazy for this kind of a thing. Me, I like to look my man in the eye. You know, I don't want to have to like crane my neck. Or maybe just like look up a little. No, slightly taller than me is fine. But this would be a bit extreme. Can you imagine? It's like, hey honey, how are you doing? I don't know if that's what I would like. Yeah, we'll see you later. And again, you know, as always, I know this is the last warm-up stream of the week, but if anybody wants to participate when I'm not live, you can always put stuff in the warm-up chat, or the warm-up art area. And I'll happily, very happily look at it on stream. Just the next time. But yeah, enjoy your lurk. Testing if your chat's working. Hopefully it's working, Raga. I can see you. Are you having trouble with it? Oh, I can hear the goats outside. It sounds very creepy. I kind of want to paint this one really fast, so I'm just gonna sketch in this beetle, and then we're gonna play with some color. I haven't done a color study of these yet. Actually, there's another version of this song that I like a lot better than the original. I know that that's like, I don't know, probably some kind of blasphemy for somebody who is a big Beatles fan. Oops, we just got back to the front. Hold on. We already heard this song. Not the Beatles, but still classic rock. But there's I think Sarah McLachlan did a cover of that song, of Blackbird, that I think is really pretty. I think it was Sarah McLachlan. I'll have to check. I'm pretty sure I have that. I'm only into long necks if they're bent at a 90-degree angle. That sounds very funny in context of this image and absolutely horrific in the context of just, you know, a human. For so many reasons. Yeah, it is Sarah McLachlan. It's such a pretty version of that song. I'm actually gonna swap that version for the Beatles version. Pictured that immediately, right, Soggy? You love Professor's intro on his channel. Oh my gosh, yes. Follow Professor Oaks. I don't remember if we did a shout out for him, but you guys should definitely give Professor Oaks a follow. Amazing artist. You guys will love it. Great creature design. Like I said, it's doing a really cool Pokemon redesign thing right now. Gonna make a book, a Kickstarter, I believe, soon. I will be looking forward to that. Very fun designs. You're switching between internets back and forth, and Twitch does not like it. Oh no, I'm sorry, Raga. Are you having trouble hearing us and seeing us? Hopefully it gets better. Oops, I just drew on the wrong layer. Oh wait, no I didn't. Yeah, did it right. You're wise man. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Raga, thank you so much for adding that command. We do 3-minute ads once an hour. Yes, Raga, I have been meaning to add that to my command. Thank you so much. I'm gonna right now take that off of my to-do list. I keep forgetting to do that, and that has been on my to-do list for weeks. And you did it so fast. I really appreciate you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I appreciate you. Where is it? Make ad bot command is done. Thanks, Raga. Doing my work for me. Seriously. It might seem like a small thing. I know it took you like 2 seconds, but for whatever reason, just dealing with bots, it is very hard for me. And it's like oddly stressful. Like, I don't know if stressful is the right word, but yeah, I really appreciate the help. I know! Raga is a wonderful knight of snow. Knights of snow. I appreciate you, Raga. I appreciate all my mods. Everybody is so great and helpful, and really, I could not run this stream without my mods. I was actually telling that story to Cave Geek last night. I don't know who was here when this happened. I think everybody was here. All my mods were here, but I accidentally banned, I think it was SRD or Captain maybe? I accidentally banned somebody when I was just trying to like click into my stream, like, not even moderation, what's it called? Stream manager. I was just like trying to click something and I accidentally somehow managed to click the ban button, and I didn't know at the time. I didn't know that you could just type it into chat to unban. Like, and I was trying to find the button to unban them, but they had disappeared from chat, and I was like, oh my gosh, oh no. It's very stressful. I don't know, I'm so bumbling. I think that's part of why the bots stress me out. So I'm like, wow, what if I do the wrong thing and I don't know how to fix it? And it just takes me hours to research how to fix things. I'm so dense sometimes. Anyway. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I was telling that story because it makes me laugh, and it's also like a great example of why I'm afraid of messing things up. Yeah, Twitch is hard, right? Yeah, I'm not like I keep telling people, like, I'm not a good streamer. I just kind of turn on the camera and hang out, and I'm like very thankful that anybody hangs out with me, even though I banned them for no reason. I felt so bad. It is a very serious crime. I did, yes. What's a command add? So yeah, I just wanted to make a command, or even something that could be timed. I think I can go into the bot and actually like set it to go off every 30 minutes or something, or every hour. I think I'll have to fiddle with that at some point, but basically it's just a way to, like, whenever there's an ad playing, we can just type !ad, and then it will like alert people about how ads work. Because every stream, I guess, I don't know which way is preferred, but a lot of people were saying that this way is preferred, to do one every hour, and it's just like a longer set of ads every hour. But a lot of streamers don't have it that way, and so sometimes people come in and they're like unprepared for that, and like, what the heck, I'm getting like 8 ads, and then I feel really bad. So it's just like a way for me to tell them, like, hey, this is just how we do it now, we're trying it out, that kind of thing. Yeah. A lot of cheats. Free sketches. Oh, I don't know about free sketches. I wish I had time for that. Yeah, sketch rewards might be going up in the future, honestly. We'll see. I haven't had a problem with, like, having too many, but I've also thought about doing, like, a sketch request stream, maybe? Like a special stream that's just for sketch requests. We did that one time. So you can also save and bank your sketch request points for that as well. And if anyone's not sure what I mean, you can save up channel points to request a sketch from me. As long as it's work safe, I'm happy to do it, and I'll do it on stream. Bluish and gray, so interesting. The shine on this beetle is just so pretty. Is this Katy Perry singing? No, this is what's her name? This is the girl who did the voice of Ariel. What is her name? I used to know that off the top of my head. That has gone away from my memory. Jodie Benson. Thank you. My goodness. I don't know who that is. Saki. Alien stream? Wait, what? Alien stream. Kev, how you doing, by the way? Are you talking about these Beetles? Good to see you, Kev. How's life treating you? Thanks for popping in. You'll be happy to know, by the way, I don't know if you've checked the game stream channel points hot yet, but we are doing quite well. Cave Geek. Hey, how's it going, Cave Geek? I was just chatting about you, actually. You guys go follow Cave Geek if you're not following already. He does really cool maps and cartography stuff. Always a good chat time over there. Yeah, listen, it's only gonna be for 2 hours. Maybe not even that. We'll see. I've got 40 minutes left. But I'll be back on later today. But listen, I only do that on Monday and Wednesdays. I don't stream the other days of the week. I have to make up for it, you know? I gotta get those stream hours in somehow or Twitch won't like me. A driver. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that Formula 1 driver. Casey streams all the time. You know, I really don't. I really don't stream all the time. I don't know why that's the impression. Maybe you're just on Twitch the times that I stream, Casey. Have you thought about that? Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you. This is a fun pattern. I like it a lot. Very kinky. Welcome. Yes, I do. Have you really, Amy? I've never been much of a race, and despite growing up in Texas, where everybody watches racing. Your whole family loves racing. Oh wow. Yeah, I've never. I know it's like such a cliche to make the joke about turning left, like just watch people turn left for hours. But I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. I think I've seen part of one race and I was like, that's enough for me. I like to go fast, but just watching other people go fast does not do it for me. Let's see. An 10-year-old's appreciation of watching cool guys go fast. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I guess I'm not into it. I mean, you guys saw me try to draw cars that one time. And then we talked about car guys versus horse girls and how they all have these weird toxic traits, so they have to date each other. That's pretty much my conversation on that. I think Casey was a Disney princess when she sings it's not the woodland creatures that run up, but weird hodgepodge of beetles and sea slugs and elephants. Yes! I love that. I want to be that Disney princess for sure. I also don't want to wear a dress. That would be awesome if I could like sing a song and like elephants would come running up to me. That would be awesome. That would be the best superpower. Listen, I'm not going to turn away any animals that want to run up to me, except for maybe like a rattlesnake. I'd be like, you can stay over there. Like, you're fine. Maybe a black widow. Like, I don't really want that kind of thing. You had no idea that car guy. Yeah, we talked about this for a while about car guys and horse girls, because like this is where you'll see people in chat, specifically my mods usually insinuate make horse girl allegations at me. They're all completely false, by the way. Totally false. But we talked when we were drawing. We had like a day where we drew cars, and we somehow got on the conversation of like how horse girl, like the reason I don't necessarily want to be called a horse girl is because like, okay, I liked horses as a kid, but like there's a lot of toxic traits in the like horse girl community, I guess. Horse girls just have like a stereotype that I don't love. And I've only been around a few, but they definitely fit the stereotype. And at least a lot of them. I don't want to say everybody. But then we started talking about how cars, some guys are like that with cars. Like they have their whole identity wrapped up in their knowledge of this thing that they love. And there's like this weird control and power dynamic going on in both groups. Where it's like, yeah, it just anyway. And so then it got us talking about how like, wouldn't it be funny if there was like a rom-com or like a manga or an anime or something that was like horse girl and car guy like meet like meet cute, and then they have like, I don't know, like they just have I don't know, I knew in my head, I can't remember the whole context of the conversation, but we started talking about how they would date and how they'd have all these weird like similar issues, and like they belong together because they're so similar in a lot of ways with what they expect out of a partner. Anyhow, I just thought it'd be funny. So it got me thinking I wanted to do like a short comic about like car guys and horse girls. Like car guy meets horse girl. Anyway, so that's the whole context. I feel like they're very wholesome. Wait, horse girls? I think it depends on the type of horse girl, right? So like I think the idyllic horse girl probably is just like 12-year-old girl with braids, like loving horses and being free in nature. But like a lot of times what ends up happening in those circles is you get like really petty, controlling, can't tell me anything because I know everything. Like it's just not, I don't know. It's just the stories that I've heard of friends of mine who have been in equestrian circles, it can be a very toxic environment. And I've seen and heard similar things with car guys. Had some firsthand experiences with some very, I hate using the word toxic because I feel like it gets overused a lot, but like toxic men in those circles. So anyway, make the romance, yeah. We just thought the parallels were really funny, so we spent like a whole stream talking about it one time. Casey rides moose, that would be funny too. For me and my family, it's mostly about the feeling of driving fast and the technique of making a lap time 2/10 faster than the other guy. I totally get the appeal. I mean, it's fun to go fast on anything, right? A roller coaster, a motorcycle, a horse, a car. I get that for sure. It's just like, it's kind of like me in sports. Like, I don't like watching sports as much as I like playing sports. Like, I would way rather hop in and like go play a game than sit on the couch and watch a game. So I think for me, it's just that I get bored. So I don't even like watching movies, to be honest. Like, if a movie is longer than an hour and a half, I have to really be interested in it for me to sit through it. Have you seen what an elephant running at you looks like? No, I would be, well, I guess yes, if I sang in the elephant run, that would be scary. But it wouldn't be like charging, like flappy ears and angry. It'd have his ears back and be like, happy to see me, like that goat this morning. Don't you see, Cave Geek? That's a genius plan. Averse to a moose or a hippo, yeah, for sure. Horse guys are cowboys, yeah. Let's see. Having a bunch of sloths running up to you. Yes. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Can sloths even run? Like, are they even capable of running? We get a longer Disney scene, that's true. Your dad loves to know more about cars than anyone else. Yeah, exactly. Hey Casey, how you doing? Good to see you. Well, he loves to think he knows everything about it. Yes. And you get a lot of that same, that's why we thought the meet cute would be or at least why I thought the meet cute would be funny, because you do see a lot of that in like horse girl culture too. Like equestrian circles are like that. Very snobbish, sometimes very elitist, unwilling to hear and not be like, there's not a lot of curiosity. There's like two ways to deliver knowledge, right? Here's my little TED talk on knowledge. You can deliver knowledge in a way that is like know-it-all and like I am the authority and like unwilling, like my whole pride and my identity is based on my knowledge, right? And then there's like the curiosity delivery where it's like more what I think a lot of teachers tend to, at least hopefully a lot of teachers tend to strive for. I mean, not all of them, but like, you know, where you ask questions and you're curious and you're excited to learn new things, and it's like you love discourse and conversation, and I definitely prefer the latter. Anyway, let me just catch up. I love this horse girl car guy lore. Is this my next graphic novel? Yep, for sure. Yeah, that's the idea. Is like maybe I'll do a little short comic or something. It would give me a reason, honestly, to like try to learn more about drawing vehicles and people. So if it's, I just need to find something I'm interested in that I can find a reason to get motivated to learn things for. Make this manga. Yeah, make this romance. I will. I think it might be cathartic in some ways. Without going into too much detail, I dated a bit of a car guy once. Didn't go well, unfortunately. I could be a little biased. But if I read too much into that line of thinking, the romance manga will not be a positive one, probably. It'll be very depressing. So I probably won't do that. Let's see. Adult romance with a picture on every page. Yeah. Well, what do you mean adult? Hold on. No, I don't do. So it won't be like above PG-13, guys. Hold on. That's not my vibe. You guys know. Your sister was a horse girl growing up, and one day, one of our neighbors actually bought a beautiful white horse. Aw, begged her for a ride, and lucky they were friends. Oh, good. After selling the horse, my sister hopped on. Turned out she was super allergic to horses, and they had to stop the ride, and then my sister cried so hard. Oh, Kev. That's so sad. Oh, no. That would be the worst. That's like somebody who loves cats finding out they're allergic to cats. Thank you for that stretch, by the way, Rolly3. I also need to fix my posture, so everybody check your posture. Get your shoulder blades pushed together for about 10 seconds. Straighten up, if you're sitting, of course. And then kind of... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to punch the mic there. Good at streaming, guys. And then once you relax your shoulders, it kind of sits you upright a little bit better. Oh, I'm glad that she can laugh about it now. Horse on a motorcycle. That sounds awkward. The kind of toxic you are talking about is called bragging. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hey, Rolly3, how you doing? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. The movie Horse Girl with Allison Brie? No, I haven't. I didn't even know there was one, Chris, right? They would be quite stable, Bickman. Bickman, that wordplay, though. I watch racing. Sound of... Oh, really, PJ? Wow, that would be jarring. Car girl and cowboy. Yeah, that'd be good. Horse boy. Yeah. There's horse guys too. Like. Anyway, I don't want to get into all of that, but scientific fun fact about sloths: they gallop. Do they? Find me a video, Kev, of a galloping sloth, and then I'll believe you. Yeah, the aesthetic is really cool. Yeah, oh my gosh, no, so many people, and that's the other thing too, I think. There's like this trope that it's only girls that are into horses. I know a lot of guys that are into horses. Like, they're cool animals, you know? So I just hate to be a stereotype, you know? Howdy, indeed. Casey has to make us, oh my gosh. Siren, I doubt that would happen. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. You guys are really on this topic. Let me catch up on chat a little bit. Horses and horsepower. Oh my god. How about hooves and horsepower? Hooves and horsepower? That'd be a good one. I like that amaze. Oh my gosh. Horsepower? Horsepower, just, yeah, calling it horsepower would be actually really clever. I like that. If I do this, I'm totally calling it horsepower. Although that does kind of make it sound like a weird horse superhero comic. I would need you car people to tell me stuff about cars though, because I'm not knowledgeable about them. Do you guys want to see the car studies? If I can find them, I'll show you some car studies I did a while ago. We did that on stream. That was one of the first, when I first started the warm-up streams, I jumped right into vehicles and then got scared off. We'll probably do them again sometime, but... Speaking of a car guy song, Tommy McGuire got bit by a spider. He must have... You got bit by a goat? Wait, what does that mean? I don't get it. That's why you get a boyfriend that's into Yu-Gi-Oh instead. Oh gosh. I missed that comment. I don't know what a trap card is, but it sounds scary in that context. And he was just going on and on about family, and the next heist he just put you in these dangerous stunt situations, and that's where you got hurt. What? What? Are you making a reference to the Fast and the Furious? No! I've told you I wear sunglasses because I lose them if they don't stay on my head. I actually just had to check and make sure they were there. It's like, oh gosh. Because I lost them for like 3 days last week because I put them in the wrong spot. So they were not on my dresser and they were not on my head, so I did not know where they were for a very long time. It was very sad. My art is better than yours, and your art is probably way better than mine. Wait, what? Your title says in your... You allow no rudeness. All about... Yeah, we should all be about inspiring each other for sure. Sorry, I was trying to parse out that statement. Yeah, they are cool. They run in the field and inside my small... Oh. Hooves and horsepower. They started out as just good neighbors. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna let you guys write. Okay, you guys write the comic and I'll draw it. How about that? So far I'm loving all the ideas from chat about this comic. Hooves red line, is it? Yes, so good. Fun fact about cars, they gallop. Oh my gosh, Kev. Full of fun facts today. Laughs in dad joke. Yeah. You worked at a Renaissance fair? Hold on. We need to hear more stories about this. You worked at a Ren fair. What did you do, first of all? What is the weirdest job anyone's ever had? I would love to hear about it. I was a cake decorator in college. That's my unique job. And let's see. It was an absolute mess. I got bit by a horse twice and wore double colored tights. What an adventure. You were a squire, so you were like out in the actual like arena where they did the jousting and stuff? That is so funny. I went to my first Ren fair last summer. I'd never been to one, and I grew up not really close, but like close to one of the largest ones in the country. The one in, I think it's Renfest in Texas or something like that. Anyway, but I never went. My friends would always go every summer, and I never really understood what it was. I was like, wait, does it happen? Like, I remember being very confused in high school because it felt like my friends were always going, and I was like, wait, is it just I didn't understand that it was an ongoing event. And so, like, I thought it was like Comic-Con, where it was like one weekend or something out of a year. I was very confused. I don't know why that was such a hard concept for me to grasp. Carnival. It's basically a themed carnival, but I just could not wrap my head around that. Oh my gosh! Daniel Core. Sorry. Wow, I have not been jump scared that bad by a raid in a while. Thank you for that raid. It was terrifying. I'm sorry to scream in everyone's ears. How was your stream? Thank you so much for being here. And welcome, everybody. I am doing warm-up studies right now. That's what we tend to do in the mornings. You scared me a little. You can always claim the jump scare if you want to, if somebody hasn't already. Just type ! jump scare. We do have a counter, because it happens sometimes. My audio setup is weird and terrifying. Hey, Vince room, yes, it was a little scary. Thanks for popping in. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. You guys have to go follow Daniel right now. Hit that little heart by his name. Does amazing, amazing work. I am trying to become somebody who can do amazing work, but thank you so much, Victor Paged, for that follow. I'll try to earn it. What we're doing right now is what I call warm-up studies. So we do them Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We study like different things every single session. So today, chat wanted to study Beetles. So we're looking at Beetles today. Thank you, Vinzroom. I appreciate that follow. You guys are so nice. Oh wait, I think I just grouped them into the wrong thing. Yep, sure did. I'm really, really good at this. I get flustered also. Oh, are you kidding me? What the heck? I know. That was like the fastest double raid. Thank you, Eyeless Sculptor. Holy cow, I'm honored that you guys would pick me. This was what we did on Monday. You're just in time because I just started my rage spiel. But if either one of you have any art or links you want me to share, I'm happy to share those on stream. And I'll catch up with chat just in a second. But you guys should all go follow Eyeless Sculptor as well. He's a new artist on Twitch. And he does really great sculptures. Seriously, go give him a follow. Please, if you have a chance, pop in some work. I'd love to show it off. He deserves way more follows and interaction than he gets. So please go help him out. But yeah, this is what we normally do. We did Bison on on Monday. Today is Wednesday. Sorry, I'm also sleep deprived. We do like anatomy studies, talk about musculature, learn about like studying versus copying a reference and what that difference is. And then normally, what I do is things like this. I'm a digital illustrator primarily, and I'm trying to get into children's books. So on stream, we'll be doing paintings like this one here. This one's one I've changed this one recently, so it's like an old version of it. But anyway, yeah, just this kind of stuff is what you'll find me doing here. But let me see if there's any links in chat that I can show on stream. Oh, I forgot to say, we're also doing Sea Slug Dragons this afternoon, so I'll be back on in like 4 hours. where is it? There it is. So we do stuff like this. We do creature design occasionally. So we'll look at a sea slug. I'll nerd out for a while because that's just what we do here, and then I'll design a creature based on a sea slug. So anyway, that's what I'm about. So if you like that stuff, oh yeah, I also do sculpting. So I'm kind of a variety streamer, I guess. I do a lot of art. This is a little hadrosaur, a little Parasaurolophus sculpt. Let me make it a little bigger. I swear I'm gonna catch up on chat in a second. Sorry, I'm not very good at this whole getting rated thing. Yeah, sculptures. So, oh yeah, Ilis, if you're in here, I finished this sculpture. I don't know if I've shown you this yet. Yeah, did some painting on stream. Usually the last stream of the month is when I do traditional media, and typically it's been sculpting, but I'm getting really tempted to bust out some oil paints or something and try to learn a new media. Because I haven't really done much oil painting. But anyway, made this Parasaurolophus. It's my favorite dino. I do some like dragon sculpts and stuff too. We might paint this one eventually. So anyway, if you're into any of that, if you like art, if you like sculpting, if you like nerdy rambles and a lot of animal talk, then you're in the right place. Let me get this off my giant gross face. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Rolly3, you sat around watching a heron. Oh, that's awesome. You drew the heron. I'd love to see it. I am a little behind on chat, so give me just a second and I'll catch up. So, yeah. Let's see. That's okay that you scared me. It happens. I'm gonna see if you guys have links, and if you have to raid and run, that's okay too. I understand. But thank you again, Daniel and Ilis, for choosing me to raid. That was really, really kind of you. Thanks for handling those shoutouts, Amaze. Let's see. Yes, hello, new friends. Yes, indeed. Jump scare. Charzia got it. Yeah. Okay. Double raid. Yeah, I know, right, Daniel? Every artist that I talk to. Oh, thank you, Burgundy Cow. I love your name. Do you like cows? Look at these cows. Thank you for following. Studies like this are always fun to do. I did mouths the other day. Oh, cool. I'd love to see anyone's work. If anyone wants to, we have a Discord. Feel free to join and share any work. We have an art share channel to share work in. Or actually, I'm at the end of this stream, I'll be sharing whatever studies people do. I'll show those on stream at the end of this one. So that we do that every single warm-up stream. It's just kind of a fun way to kind of, like you said, Daniel, every artist is like, you know, I should do warm-ups. I said that for like years, and then finally decided to use streaming as an accountability system. So basically, you guys are my art gym accountability partners. So we're at the art gym right now, guys. We're doing our warm-ups before we jump into our drawing later today. So if you want to come warm up with me ever, anyone's always welcome. And then I'll just share. We can kind of encourage each other and kind of keep each other accountable to actually doing this stuff is kind of the idea. So, but yeah, feel free, or you know, no pressure either. No need to. Thank you, Raga, for giving that shout out too. Alice. Okay. Scrolling. Yeah, we're talking about a very funny comic. Hey, Ilis, how are you? It's good to see you. I hope your stream went well, by the way. Hiccups don't stand a chance. That's true, Yanni. Do you want to? Yeah, please show the art. Show the art. I am a family-friendly, like, work-safe stream, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, if you have any work you want to share, I would love to see it. I'm trying to think of what else to show you, but I think I showed you all the things that we pretty much do here. Sometimes we do environment studies. This is the only one I have on this computer. I have a backup station at my house that I sometimes stream from, so sometimes the background might change here, but we're doing all kinds of studies because I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to improve this body of work, and just kind of like make updates and make my work more palatable for an agent. So yeah, that's kind of what I do here. I'm actually about to start pitching my portfolio to agents this week, hopefully. The up-and-coming new manga, Horsepower, that revolves around an interesting dynamic of horse girls and car guys. Is it love? Is it hate? Why do they act the way that they do? Kev, I love that as a tagline for this comic. Honestly, I might copy that. Is it love? Is it hate? That is like the best descriptor of what I imagine to be a very toxic relationship. How is submitting your portfolio to publishers going? Haven't started yet. I lost internet in the studio for about a week last month, and so it kind of put me behind. I have a part-time job, so I'm not a full-time artist, unfortunately. I wish I could be. I mean, I could do freelance full-time again, but I don't like the feast or famine style of living that comes along with that, so I just haven't really gone back to freelancing full-time. So yeah, I have a part-time job, which kind of keeps me pretty darn busy, I will say. Oh my gosh. Why did I do this? Hold on. I'm gonna fix this and then I'm gonna look at your links, guys. I promise. Oh my gosh, I did not fix it. What the heck? I hate everything. I give up. It's just gonna be like this. Okay, let's look for some links. Yeah, sweet. Let's see if Daniel has any. Daniel, do you have any art, or Eyeless, that you have any art? If not, I'm gonna pull up your Instagrams and show you off. Let's see. I'm so sorry. I'm really slow at Twitch sometimes. Let me figure out if I can look at this a better way. There you are. Okay. I don't see any links. And you said you gotta run? No worries, no worries. Yeah, if you're tired, I totally get it. But thanks again for raiding, and I'm gonna show off some of your work. So let me go to your Instagram, just so I can show... I do try to show on stream the folks that raid me. Well, you don't have an Instagram. We will go to your art station then. And show that off. You guys, this is what you're missing if you're not following Daniel. Is it Korea? Is that how you say your last name? I want to make sure I say it right. Does a lot of Magic the Gathering art, and does it on stream. It's so cool to watch him paint. We raided into him the other day. He was working on this like gorgeous new piece. But look at these environments. Look at the colors and the values. If you want to see this kind of work getting made, you got to go give Daniel a follow right now. Click that little follow button by his name, or just click his name. Go give him a follow. Fantastic stuff. Honestly, like seriously, what the heck? What even is? Like, I want to be able to do stuff like this. Fantastic stuff for sure. Gotta go follow. And then let's see if Eyeless dropped anything, and if not, I will do the same thing for Eyeless, and we will just stalk him somewhere. Oh, very nice. I just clicked your link. Do you stream Burgundy Cow? Very, very nice stuff. I'll give you a little follow on Kara. I have a Kara as well. I don't know if anybody wants that. I don't even know if that command works correctly. Maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't, then I think you can type socials, but yeah. Very, very pretty. Let me see if Eyeless had anything. Right? It is so cool. There's so many awesome artists on Twitch. Like, I'm loving Art Twitch, honestly. So neat. Working on the Meerkat still. Okay, cool, cool. Well, if you don't have anything you want to show me, I will do the same thing and just pull up your Instagram or Kara or something. And once again, guys, everybody go give Eyeless a follow. He is a fantastic sculptor. I mean, look at this cute sculpture. I watched him do part of this one. Love it to death. Super adorable. And his process is so fun to watch. He'll make these cute drawings, and then like just the characterization that he's able to get into these tiny... These are like not large figures. Like, so much cool detail work. Look at all these textures and everything. You guys have to go give him a follow. Seriously, it's like a crime that more people don't know about Eyeless Sculptor. So go click that follow button for Eyeless and watch him work. He's also just really fun to chat with. Really chill guy, really nice. Look at the characterization in this. I mean, there's so much... Do you guys hear that dog? There's like a super yappy dog. I'm so sorry. I work on my studio is on a homestead. But yeah, love both of these artists, and I'm super honored that you guys chose to raid me today. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Soppy Salamander, how you doing? Right, isn't it cute? Yeah, thank you guys for, in advance, thank you for giving them a follow, because they really both deserve it. I just found Daniel pretty recently, actually. I think he actually followed me, and I was like, who's this? And I was blown away, and I was like, why are you following me? What? Did you not... Are your eyes open? But I'm honored, truly. Okay. Did I do it right this time? I did! You guys, I did something right with technology. And all the people rejoiced. Because Casey did a thing correctly. And didn't disappoint Amaze. Alright, let me finish catching up on chat, because I'm like way behind. Kev, I really do like that description. How is submitting my profile going? I will hopefully have an update about that question, though, Tarzia, in about a week and a half. So here's the process while I'm catching up on chat. The process that you go through if you are trying to get into illustration, specifically if you want to apply to publishing. Obviously, you can do self-publishing, you can do Kickstarters to make books. There's all kinds of options. But if you're trying to work with a publisher at a publishing house, the most common way to do that is to get an agent, first and foremost. So my main focus is going to be applying to agents. And the way that you do that is twofold. Sometimes agents prefer postcards, so you get a bunch of like little 5x7 postcards printed with your art. It's kind of like a physical one-shot portfolio, like a big piece you're proud of on the front, maybe one or two on the back that are like sketches or like black and white. And then you send it, and it's like a way for them to kind of keep you on a Rolodex in a way, or like, that's an old term that it was kind of outdated when I was a kid, so I'm not even sure if they still exist, but kind of keeps them. Some people have like, you know, file folders full of these, or like bulletin boards. I've heard of art directors leaving postcards like on their bulletin board to look at every day at work until like years go by, and then finally they have a perfect project for this artist and they reach out. So there's like tangible stuff that's really helpful, and then some prefer email. A lot of them prefer email. And so basically what it looks like is me doing a lot of research to figure out what are the requirements for every single agent in every agency, because they're all different. They all want different things from you. And kind of like fitting and formatting my email, my query letter, my whatever I'm doing, my PDF that I'm making for them, whatever it looks like, basically. Shoot, where did my... I'm drawing the wrong layers again, guys. But basically it's just a lot of research. It's a lot of research and formatting. So it takes a while. Like, it'll take me probably most of the month to actually finish submitting to like 100 different people. That's kind of my goal, is to submit to like at least 50 agents, but overall about 100 agents and art directors at publishing houses is sort of my goal for July, for the summer really. So it may be a project that stretches throughout the summer. Anyway, so yeah, hasn't started yet, but it's about to. Oh, thank you. They do stir up trouble, Pikmin. We need a space in the Discord to plot out horsepower. Yeah, where would you do that? You do it in Nerd Talk for now. Maybe we even do some fan art. Yeah, do it. That'd be hilarious. I love the Parasaurolophus. Oh, thank you. I love Parasaurolophus too. So much so that I made a little emote recently. So if anyone has a cheese by their name, if you subscribe, you get to have this bouncy Parasaurolophus emote. It's my favorite dino. Hey, Dragon Skullin, how are you? Thanks so much for popping in. It's good to see ya. Thank you guys for hanging out from those raids. I know a lot of times people just kind of raid in and leave, but I appreciate you hanging out. Oh, you're good, Eyeless. I just took it as enthusiasm, so thank you for the all caps. Let's see. You like sculpture, but you don't think you could do it? I bet you could. A lot of artists think sculpturally when they draw, so that's kind of how I think about drawing, and it helps me with sculpting, obviously. Henry looks a lot better than last time I saw. This is not Henry, this is Harvey. This is Harvey the Parasaurolophus. Harvey the Hadrosaur. We named him that, or rather, actually, chat named him that because I burned half of him. The pictures are in the Discord if you want to see them, but like half of his body was totally burnt like Two-Face. So, I keep missing that you're live because you're always sitting so high on my list. Aw, I don't know what that means, but I'm glad you made it here, Sloppy Salamander. No worries. You do like cows, so good. Hold on, I'm finally catching up on chat. I'm sorry. I have a whole team willing to work for free. I know, apparently. I love it. You guys are so nice. Yeah, no, your style is great, Burgundy Cow. You said you stream, right? Do you stream? I'm gonna follow you just in case you stream. Actually, a character concept artist. I've been trying to push myself into splash art and illustration. Hey, nice. Well, I'd love to see your process on that. I'm always looking for new artists on Twitch, like I said. I personally, and you know what? I haven't gone on my how much Casey loves Twitch rant today, so we'll just go ahead and do that right now. If you guys don't mind, and even if you do mind, I'm gonna do it anyway. Our Twitch is excellent, if you haven't noticed. Maybe you already know this. Maybe everyone already knows this. Maybe I'm the only person that didn't realize this. But I was afraid of art Twitch for a long time. I used to stream back in 2018 and got too nervous to continue participating because I was like, oh no. Yep, we're doing the ramble. We are doing it. Alert the masses, folks. The rambling has begun. Sound the alarm. Yeah, our Twitch is great. It's so supportive, and I have just found the people here to be super enthusiastic about about each other's work. I mean, for the most part, there's been a few streamers now that I've been streaming for a while that I've kind of interacted with that don't seem to have a ton of interest in seeing other people's work or meeting new artists, but I feel like they are by like far and away the minority here. Like, I don't feel like that's super common at all. Most artists on art Twitch are super enthusiastic about you and your art and like just want to see you succeed. And I kind of have a theory that, you know, it's just like, it's hard for all of us out here, you know, like art is not easy ever, but especially right now, it's a rough time for artists, if you haven't heard. And I'm not going to go on that rant at the moment. It may come up later. But, man, I just think the camaraderie of art Twitch, the encouragement, the willingness to help that I've seen on art Twitch has just been like everything I've been looking for in a social media, I feel like. And I don't know, I think my other social medias have grown more from Twitch than just being on those social media platforms, which is sad that that's how it works right now, but it's kind of to the point where if you're not already a massive like a social media mogul, you know, like you're just not gonna, it's gonna be really hard to get eyes on your work. So anyway, I kind of want to see, all that to say, if you're an artist if anyone, I'm not just talking to you, Burgundy Cow, but anybody who's an artist thinking about maybe doing some art on Twitch, I just want to encourage you to, you know, give it a try. If you have trouble getting set up, let me know. I'd be happy to help as much as I can. You guys know I'm not a pro streamer, but you know, the things that I have learned, I'm happy to share. And if I don't know, I'm sure somebody does. But anyway, I just think it's really great. So there's the end of my rant. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk on art Twitch. Thank you, Ilis. I'm really behind still. You like to warm up in your sketchbook, even if you're gonna paint. Yeah, I've thought about doing a warm-up stream on my sketchbook sometime here on Twitch, but I don't. The only traditional art I do right now is my sculpting streams, and those are at the end of the month, typically. And then explain what splash art is. Are you talking about like for games, like the stuff that would be like splashed across like for, I don't know, like advertisement purposes? I'm not actually super familiar with what that term means. If you're still here, let's see. Can't catch up on chat. You remember studying almost that exact cloud a year ago? Wait, really? Wait, hold on. This one? One of these? That's funny. Some of these photos I've got in my... If anyone needs some references that are hopefully not super inundated with AI, I have a whole Pinterest board full, and I've had some of these pictures for a long time. Some of them are like really old photographs from DeviantArt days, like back in like early 2000s. That's really funny that you studied the same one. You gotta get it finished for Saturday. Is that when your show is, Ilis? Oh, that's cute, Siren. I like your plot idea. Yeah. Have a good one. Good to have you. Hope you get a lot more raids. Having 2 like that already was plenty. I'm honored. Let's see. Casey is behind in chat again. That never happens. Except for it always does. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, I'm glad Instagram was okay. Cool, you do stream. Excellent. Well, I gave you a follow, Burgundy Cow. You guys should go check out Burgundy Cow's page. That link he posted. Super excellent work. And thank you, Kev, for donating to the gaming stream. Kev, we're already pretty high. By the way, for anyone who's new, I only do art here typically, but I've had some folks in chat. Not gonna name any names, but Kev is on the list, as well as a few others. And I finally decided to make a community challenge. So if anyone wants to play a game with me, we'll probably be voting on the game we play. I know there's been some requests for Jack and Daxter. We've also talked about Katamari Damacy, Okami, perhaps Paleo Pines, which is like a Stardew Valley Animal Crossing style game, I think, but with dinosaurs. Like you get a Parasaurolophus mount, so I'd get to ride around. I'm not a horse girl, but I'm a dinosaur girl, and I'd get to ride on a Parasaurolophus, so that might be fun. Anyway, so if any of that sounds interesting to you, you can donate bits of cheese if you hang out and lurk on my channel. then you can earn those cheeses. You can also earn them for things like sketch requests, but if you want to donate some to that fund, we have a month to do it, and we're already 20% of the way, so something tells me I will be playing a game on stream. So I gotta start thinking about which one. Sloppy Salamander 10,000! Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're definitely on our way. You've only been streaming a couple weeks. Oh my gosh, really? Well, I'm so glad that we met, Burgundy Cow. I love encouraging new streamers, art streamers here on Twitch. So I will probably come. I will move you to the top of my go check out this streams list. I try to prioritize streamers that are just getting started because I want to keep good people around here. You know, I think art community is seriously overlooking Twitch as a good option for getting your work out there and safely in the age of AI right now, unregulated AI. Thank you, Kev. I'm glad you like the. Yes, Kev. Eyeless is much nicer to his sculptures than I am. He doesn't burn the Parasaurolophus. Yep, nope. Gotta go. Your room's an oven. Okay, yeah. See you around, Eyeless. Thanks for coming on in. Thanks again for the raid. I really appreciate you. Hopefully people go check out your work, because your work's great. I'm glad I could share it on stream. Let's see. Nerd Talk. Yeah, for sure. My following list is arranged by viewer count because it means I can usually estimate how far to scroll to find someone. Oh, I didn't even... Wait, hold on. I'm having a Twitch noob moment. Are you telling me that you can organize your follower list on Twitch by view count? How is mine organized? Wait, that's not... Wait. Hold on. How do you... Why did I not know this? This sounds incredibly useful. Hold on. I'm like, my mind is blown, guys. How do I fix followed channels? Oh my gosh, you just have to click the uppy down button? How did I never click that button before? Wait, I want to switch it though. I want it to be low to high. I don't want to do high to low. People with lots of views don't need more. Well, Poopy Monkey. That's still really handy though, honestly. I had no idea. So wait, what is... Oh, it's a recommended for you on automatically. Sneaky, sneaky. Well, look at that. Casey learned something new about Twitch today. Like she does almost every day. Well, thank you, Sloppy. Appreciate that. If you want to see my process, is actually a time lapse. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, Burgundy Cow. Yeah, thank you. It's so nice to meet you. Except someone growing her channel at light speed. Listen, Sloppy Salamander, that is not me. That is all these generous raids. Like, people choosing to raid me is what's growing this channel. It's not me. Like I said before, I think I just met the right people on Twitch. And half of that is honestly probably this month has been a really big growth month, and I'm super appreciative of that, guys. Like, June has been crazy. I don't expect that to be the norm. Honestly, Sloppy, I really think most of it was Danny. Like, he raided me like 3 times this month with those massive raids, because for anyone who doesn't know, paleontologizing, or hey, you know what? We haven't given a shout out in a while to paleontologizing, and we were talking about dinosaurs, so it feels appropriate. I'm gonna go ahead and type that if I can. Here we go. Go ahead and click that follow button if you're into dinosaurs. There's a paleontologist here on Twitch who streams live. He's been doing live digs all summer. He actually just finished a dig in Wyoming, and he'll be starting one again. I believe in Utah is the next one. I'm not sure when he's going to be streaming again. I thought it was this week, but I don't know if we'll be seeing him later today or not. He's been traveling. But they're really interesting, and if you've ever wanted to like learn more about dinosaurs or ask questions, it's really cool. It's just like a free Q&A from like a real paleontologist doing research and doing digs and learning about what that's like. And I don't know, if you're like basically any kid in the 90s who grew up watching Jurassic Park and like wanted to be a paleontologist as a kid, this is a great way to kind of scratch that itch, you know? Learn about dinosaurs. It's a lot of fun. Come join us. You'll probably see me there. It's a place I hang out often. Let's see. Yeah, if anyone's new to Twitch, Twitch is not just video games. You know, the art community is great, the science and technology community is great, the education community is great. There's so many cool communities here. Picked your tablet away. Oh no, which predictably has triggered the urge to pull it out and draw. Well, Sloppy, if you ever find it, we would love to draw with you. Splash art is for backgrounds, loading screens. Okay, that's what I figured, yeah. Would be things for advertising purposes, yeah. Okay, that's what I kind of figured. I very loosely wanted to be a concept artist, or is it visual development, or is it concept art again? Or which one are we calling it? I can't keep track. But I kind of wanted to do that when I was younger, and then just the competitiveness of it and the burnout of animation and gaming industry kind of turned me off. That's why I'm doing illustration now. But I do always kind of edge that way. Even like when people look at my portfolio and stuff, I still get those comments. Like there's definitely still some of that like that desire, I guess, a little bit in my work, or I guess that aesthetic is probably a better term. But I don't know. I'm still gonna try and get into book covers and kids books and see graphic novels. Maybe I do have a graphic novel if anyone's into graphic novels. It's pretty old, but hopefully my plan, actually, I didn't mention this earlier, but my plan for the rest of the year, once I finish submitting this portfolio, this is kind of the whole portfolio. These tertiary pictures are kind of getting cut, but basically this group right here is more or less, maybe this one. This one's on the edge, I don't know. But this is what my portfolio looks like right now. This is what I'll be submitting to agents and art directors and publishing houses this month. And then once that's all done and I'm finished with that project, I will probably start streaming more Drift for a little while. I'm kind of on the fence about doing pages online because I really want my pages to be something that are for Patreon only, but like advanced pages or whatever. But anyway, that's the plan, is to do Drift. Oops, we're in an ad. Sorry, ad. Hey, but look, Raga just made this really handy thing that helps me tell people about the ads. Thank you again, Raga. I really appreciate that. I will try not to respond to chat for a minute. Oh, is this? Okay, no. I thought for a second that I'd left all of my Lion King songs on here. Alright, I'm gonna do a paint study because I'm tired of doing lines. So I'm gonna do some painting. By the way, if anyone didn't know, even though we're in an ad, most of you can't hear me right now, The Lion King just had its 30th anniversary not too long ago. We did a special anniversary stream. You can actually still catch that. I think the VOD is still up. Right now, the only place I'm putting VODs are just my warm-up stream VODs, and those are going on YouTube, but if anybody likes YouTube, you can also find me there. I've kind of toyed with the idea of streaming, like cross-streaming on YouTube, since Twitch allows that now, which is really nice. But I haven't really sat down to figure out how to do it. I need to try. But for now, I'm only streaming on Twitch, and I'm posting my warm-up VODs over there on YouTube. I guess I should actually stretch during these. I haven't been doing my stretches. Alright. Splash art is when you do a sick cannonball into the pool and then the splash goes up in the air and makes the pretty water drops. Kev, you know what? I think you might be right. I think you might be right. Yep. Still testing if your chat is working. Interesting. I'm sorry that's still not working. Wait, Wait, Raga. Are you here? Can you see me, Raga? Raga, how did you get Moobot to do that? Did you add a command for Moobot to say test if chat was working? I'm so confused about what just happened. Miss Caprikel, how are you? Thanks for donating to the Game Stream Fund. And welcome back from ads, hopefully everyone's back. And if you stuck it out through those, I appreciate that. The Casey Mount, yeah, Parasaurolophus for sure. Why is it replying to you, Raga? What's happening? Yeah, what the heck? That's so weird. Reminds you of Dino Storm. What is that? Also, Cowboys on Dinosaurs. What? What is... There's like a whole genre. A whole genre of things I don't understand. Aw, thank you for those 3 months of following, Mayor of Canada. Appreciate that. I am really behind on chat again. Hold on. That rascally uppy down button. I don't know what it's called. Oh my gosh, you too, Kev. We must have met around the same time. Poopy monkey. I think there actually already is a poopy monkey quote. Mayor of Canada. That sorry for you know what? I apologize. That is my potty mouth coming out, folks. Please forgive. Please forgive. Keep saying that, but every single time, oh look, you're far from the bottom. And there's also the part where you're, oh, well, thank you, Bickman. No, my community is wonderful. I am so grateful for every single one of you guys who hang out with me, even if it's only once in a while. If you're on my Discord is so chill. And I hope I'm not jinxing it by saying this, but like, I really appreciate everybody just like staying chill and being cool and not being dramatic. I really, really, really love my little community here. You guys are awesome. Big ol' hearts and hugs for everybody. Hearts, cheese, hugs, chicken high fives, all the emotes for everybody. Appreciate all of you. Okay, hold on. What is their job for making money? Oh, the horse girl and car guy? Roscoe. No, it's not Ross. What do you call someone who studies albine? A paleo. Oh my gosh, Mayor of Canada. We're not starting a counter for that. No. Planning on streaming from the office for a couple days. That's what I thought, Sloppy, but I just wasn't sure when that was starting. You were just recommended to you on this. That's crazy to me, Nasborg, that happens. The Twitch algorithm likes me. Yeah, it wasn't like that for a while, but I think all the, like, I really do, like, the lurkers, like, people who just hang out in this stream and keep that number up, that really helps a lot. Like, I think that's a lot of how you get found by the Twitch algorithm. That and just, like, I don't know. Does anyone actually understand the Twitch algorithm? I haven't done any research into it, but I just feel like the more lurkers you have, lurkers really seem to be what makes Twitch tick, you know? I really appreciate that. I know that not everybody can chat, and that's fine. Frankly, I'm sure there's people who wish that I would stop chatting as much, because I'm always like, yeah, let's draw, and then I just end up chatting with you guys, because you're so much fun to talk to, but, I don't know. I think, yeah, I'm really grateful. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that I'm grateful and I'm doing a poor job. Okay, I need to finish catching up on chat. I'm sorry. As we're going at light speed, when she releases horsepower, it'll come crashing down. Yeah, it will. For sure. Nobody wants to read a comic about horse girls. Or car guys, maybe. I know where it is, but I put it in its box at the bottom of it. Yeah, that's fair. Well, like I said, if you ever feel like drawing. I was at Concept Art Meetup in London. There were 30 of us there and only a couple had stable work. Yeah, exactly, Burgundy Cow. That's what I've heard, honestly. Like, it's such a fun idea, right? Like, I have this huge, sometimes we do book show and tell. I have like a big collection of art of books from various movies and shows, and I love concept art. It's so fun to look at, so inspiring, but I just, yeah, I think I have a better shot in the book world, even though that's really competitive. There's actually a ton of people right now leaving animation and gaming and moving into illustration, so it's becoming even more competitive. So I don't know if there is a place for me, honestly. We'll see. I've been submitting. The last time I really seriously submitted my work to agents and illustrators, like really intentionally and rigorously, was back in 2019, right before COVID. And I always got the same feedback. A lot of rejection, a lot of like, oh, we love your work, it's just not what we're looking for. And so it's like, I don't really know what to do with that. So it made me feel like I needed to like change my style up, or like at least change my style that I was applying with up. But I still got rejections, and it's very defeating. And that's part of why, like a lot of people who submit to agents and stuff, their goal is to get a certain number of rejections, because it's really common. Like, everybody gets that. It's not just me. But it's still like, shoot, what do I What do I need to change to get you to take a chance on me? Because here's the thing: if you're untested and you're unagented, you're kind of a risk, basically, for a publisher. They don't know if they can like make money off of your work, and at the end of the day, you're an investment that they don't know if they can take. So anyway, that's part of why I do keep this a family-friendly channel too, because just in case an agent or an art director comes by, like I will be mentioning that I stream. And I just want to make sure that if they do stumble in, you know, if I'm trying to get into children's books, I want to make sure whatever I'm streaming or the people I raid into even aren't doing anything like super not safe for work. So I do try to keep it like that for that reason, for a number of reasons. But I don't know, I'm trying to do everything I can to make myself marketable, you know, to this industry. But it's competitive out there, you know, like you said, there's a lot of people trying to do this job, including robots now, which is super exciting for all of us. But I'm not going to go on that rant. We're not going to talk about that right now. That makes me too ranty. I'm not allowed to talk about that, but like once a month. It's a self-imposed limit. Anything that can rein in Casey. Oh, Bickman, I appreciate your belief in me. I hope that that's true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, Twitch has been super helpful and encouraging in a lot of ways. You know, I've been trying to do this illustration thing on my own for a few years now, and it's really not easy. And it's easy to, you know, there's been a number of times where I felt like, you know, maybe I should just stop. Like, I feel like I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my life, like I'm wasting money. I'm constantly broke. Like, just constantly don't have any money. Because I'm only working part-time, and that's my main source of income. And I don't have time to take freelance work because I did freelance for years. I did freelance work to kind of make ends meet. And I can do it, but it's like the type of work you do when you're freelancing is not the kind of work that I can typically put into a portfolio. So every once in a while I'd have a piece that was like, could translate to a children's book portfolio, but most of the time, you know, it's like portraits of people's pets or cats or I mean like kids, or it's like random characters from you know, which is all fine and fun, and I don't mind doing those things. It's just that it was kind of like I wasn't moving the needle forward, you know. So I'm in like this weird place where it's like I need to make money to live, but I can't make money with my work right now, because if I do that, it's not going to help me actually meet my goal. And that's a really hard thing to explain, first of all, to family and friends sometimes who don't really understand how the art world works. I mean, I know most of you probably get that. A lot of you are familiar with the art industry. But like, I don't know, Twitch, it's been like, you know, if anyone has ever subbed to me or thrown bits at me or been on my Patreon, if you don't like Twitch, I know there's a few people like that. Like, it's helped. And it's helped me take off the edge of like feeling the need to take client work to help fill the gap. Here in Colorado, it's pretty expensive. I am, to be fair, choosing an expensive state to live in. Thought about moving. Don't want to. There's mountains here. It's really pretty. The weather's great. But it's expensive as heck. It's like right up there with California and Seattle. And anyway, so Twitch has been really encouraging, like, just to have people that like keep telling me that they like what I'm doing. Just hearing that, like, even if you can't like monetarily, I don't know. It's weird. I feel weird. Like, I'm not good at self-promoting. But just to have people come in and be like, hey, I like what you're doing there. Like, I'll give you a follow. You know, that's really nice. I really appreciate it. And I don't really know how to express that any other way. But we're going to change the topic because I'm getting embarrassed. So, yeah, that's why. Also, all that to say, like, I'm not expecting the growth to continue, Bickman, but it's been really, really encouraging that it has happened. So I appreciate that for sure. When I get jump scared by the ad, I look away for what? Oh, you got jump scared by the ad? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's see. I have to take care. Yeah, have a good one, Soggy. It's good to see you. I really, really appreciate you being here. Why is this song playing? Hold on. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, Siren. Oh my goodness, you didn't have to do that. And that was not me. I hope nobody took that as me. I always feel weird saying thank you like that. Thank you so much for subbing, using your Prime sub on me. That's so nice of you. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, it's just stuff like that. Stuff like that helps a lot, and I appreciate you. You're awesome. Okay. You missed the Beetles. No, you didn't miss the Beetles. They're here. I'm still painting one. I'm just getting distracted and sappy. That's all. Don't mind me. It's okay. I get jump scared all the time, Burgundy Cow. So I just got jump scared just now. Yeah. It was good to have you, Soggy. And how are you doing, Smorphosaurus? I hope you're doing well. There's plenty of beetles to go around, don't worry. And we are going to be looking at art, too. I know it's 12:17. I went on a little longer today. But we're going to be looking at art. If you are drawing along right now and you're kind of waiting to get to the warm-up, like, showcase part of this, I'll probably finish this drawing and maybe do one quick sketch of, like, some wings. I didn't really get to do, like, a really good sketch of wings other than this one. So we'll say 15 more minutes. We'll give it about 15, 20, and then that'll be when I do the showcase. So if you're waiting around on that, there you go. That's when you can see that. And if you just got here and you're like, what are you talking about? What showcase? If you're doing warm-up sketches or studies of any kind with me, or if you ever want to in the future, we have a whole section for warm-up art. Just studies, work safe only, but if you want to throw stuff in there, I will show it at the end of my warm-up streams every single time we do them, just to kind of encourage each other to like keep improving and keep moving the needle forward, right? Oops, sorry. I always whack my mic. Sorry about that, guys. Wait, what are you saying? Parasauralius? Oh, are you trying to say Parasaurolophus? Are you trying to say this? Yeah, look up a Parasaurolophus. Here, I'll spell it for you. Parasaurolophus. There you go. Look that up. It's a great dinosaur. Best one. How fast can I go? Gotta catch that little red rodeo. I did not know until 2 years ago, by the way, that this song is about a girl driving away in a car. I thought a little red rodeo was like a nickname for this girl that he's singing about. If anyone else knows this song. Shows you how much of a car person I am. Kev, you're chill in your own way. So upset at the poopy monkey drops. I thought the stream was rated G. I'm so sorry, Chris. Yeah, I know. I have the worst potty mouth. I'm sorry. Literally. I know. I just can't stop saying poop. I'm sorry. I have the humor of a 10-year-old. For whatever reason, toilet humor always gets me. I apologize. It's just literally the word poop just makes me laugh because it's so silly sounding. Yeah, whatever you want, Siren. Yeah, those both sound great. Oh, thanks, Kev. I appreciate you, Kev. I really do. Oh, look, a spam call. How exciting. Self-publish? Oh, I don't have time to go into why I won't do that. That's a whole thing. Lurkers watch you, and for example, Horse Girl 22. And after that, viewers watching one of them often start. Yeah, exactly. Yes. And so that's why I think, yeah. So thank you, Raga, for clarifying that. So yeah, I really do think lurkers are like the only reason, like just people who are willing to leave my tab open and keep the volume at 1%. Helps out a lot. It really does. You got rejected all the time, Burgundy Cow. Yeah, it's rough. You get commissions, do book covers that way, but nothing big. It's one of the most competitive jobs. Yeah, it really is. It's such hard work. It's such hard work. Like, I don't know about you, Burgundy Cow. Every time I go to like a family reunion or like talk to anybody who's not really in the industry, like everyone's so enthusiastic and they wanna be helpful, but they just don't know how to have conversations about what you're doing, which I totally understand. So if you're a family member or somebody watching me, I do have family that watches, guys. That's another reason why I try to keep it PG. I don't like the awkward conversations that I might have to have. I don't want to explain the internet to my grandma or, uncle or whoever. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, people, I don't know about if this is your experience, Burgundy Cow, or anybody, but I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, you do art, that must be so much fun. And it's like, you don't have time to get into how complex of a comment that is. It's like, well, it can be, but here's the thing though. It's really hard work and you're constantly working. Like, I have friends that have like stopped inviting me to stuff because I'm just always working and I feel bad about it. Like, I don't blame them, but I'm like, man, I really need a better work-life balance because I just don't have free time right now. I'm in that grind mode, And I just try to tell them, I'm like, hey, I appreciate the invite. I can't always make it, but it really means a lot that you don't just write me off because I'm busy. And it's not you, it's me, that whole conversation. Anyway, I don't know if that's anyone else's experience, but it sure is mine. Robots need jobs. Oh, yeah, don't get any of us started on AI, right? Yeah, we're not going to have that conversation. I go to the mirror and say, you know what, Kev, she wasn't that cute. And then I order a pizza and play video games. You know, it feels like that though when you're applying. It kind of is a relationship with an agent and a publisher, really. But like, especially with an agent or an agency, you're kind of entering into a lot of people say to think of it like you're like a dating relationship. Like, you kind of have to vet each other and make sure that you want to commit to like working together, and it's not something you should just jump into lightly. And so that's part of why it takes a long time for me to apply, for anyone, it should anyway, to apply to agents. It's not as simple as just making a list of people and just shooting them out wildly. It's like, okay, do I actually want to work with these people? Like, is there anybody on this team that I feel like, you know, they all have, it's almost like a dating profile. Like, agencies will have agents that have their own profiles on the agency website, and you like go through them and they all have different interests and different focus and different skill sets, and you're trying to find somebody who like meshes with what you're looking for in the publishing world. And it just takes time. It just takes time. It's very intensive and a little bit boring sometimes and repetitive, and I drag my feet a little bit on it for sure, but I need to get over that if I want to actually make it. I'm really trying to push this year, so wish me luck, guys. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Kev, I know you're making a joke, but it is very similar to a dating relationship. Yeah, no, it's yeah. She don't know what she's missing, Kev. That's right, Slappy Salamander. Yes. Man full of jokes right here. Always quite poor, plus can't hold that. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. Streaming the subs and things help for sure. More like a volunteer job. Yeah, sometimes it feels like that as well. But I figure if I'm I need to be doing studies anyway. I need to be finishing my illustrations anyway. I need to be drawing and doing things anyway. So that's sort of why I feel like Twitch is the perfect fit for artists. We're all sitting here by ourselves in the studio drawing all day long. Half of the time it's digitally. Even if it's not that hard to like set up a camera and just point it down. You know, like if you're gonna be sitting by yourself working, you may as well see if you can find an audience who wants to join you while you work, you know, and chat with you. And you never know, like you might make some industry connections. I've met a ton of cool people in the industry here. Like Anthony Wheeler, he just like stumbled into my stream one day, like when I first kind of started this year, and he's a children's book illustrator. You know, if you guys don't, if you are looking into illustration and you want to know more about that industry and want to know, I don't know, just want to like meet some people who are kind of into that too. Anthony Wheeler, let me make sure I spell his name right. I think it's Anthony Wheeler Art, but let me double check. He'd be a great one to follow, for sure. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh, nope, that's not Twitch, that's Mastodon. Pro streamer, guys. Real good at this whole thing. Yeah, it is Anthony Wheeler Art. Okay, just make sure I spelled it right. Yeah, but go give Anthony Wheeler a follow, guys. He does great art, really great style, really fun streams, very super interactive. Especially if you just kind of want to meet more artists on Twitch, Anthony Wheeler is one to go check out, for sure. But aside from that, his streams are just a hoot. He's got a lot of good info. He actually does a podcast with Jake Parker, Lee White, you know, Will Terry, a bunch of big names in the children's book industry. And they, you know, he knows a lot of stuff about that industry. So if you have questions about it, or if you just want to like, I don't know, see what it's like, if you're curious, he'd be a really good one to go. And the fact that he's here on Twitch and you can just like hang out with him and other industry pros like him is just really cool. I don't know. I really think Twitch is like, I know I already went on my like Twitch love rant today, but here's like a truncated version. It's great. It's really great. And there's a lot of cool artists here, and I hope everybody follows everybody, and that everybody grows and everybody has all their dreams come true. The end. The end. Infinite growth, the American dream. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Stomach issues. Oh, I'm sorry, Smurf. Bad sleep. Oh, I hope you feel better. Parasolifus walkery. Is that the one that has the curvy crest, or the straight one? I can't remember. I do too. Post my little mouth studies. Yeah, please do. No. Please feel free to post in there. If you're in the Discord, Burgundy Cow, I'd love to show off your studies. They're probably awesome. Yeah, and like I always say, it can be any studies as long as it's a study and not like an image that you used reference to make, you know, like a finished piece. It's the idea of the warm-ups is to encourage us to do, you know, the art workout, like do the foundational stuff, do the fundamental stuff that we all avoid because it's not as fun as drawing from imagination, you know. I'll be doing that later today. I'll be designing some sea slug dragons this afternoon, but you know, this is like studying and stuff like this helps me get to a place where I know how to kind of innovate and do things. You know, if you're new to drawing and you're not sure why this is helpful, it's like I don't want to draw beetles, I want to draw people. It's like, well, your people might need costumes and you might need to come up with some unique designs for your costume. What about something inspired by a beetle exoskeleton? Or look at these cool spikes and things, like what that would make a cool weapon. Or look at this cool pattern, that would be really interesting to replicate on a jacket or a blanket. Or, you know, there's so many ways to apply the things that we're studying, and you can't withdraw from an empty bank account, right? Like we like to talk about it as like a creative bank account or a visual library. You can't, if you're not putting anything in there, there's not going to be anything to withdraw. So if you're feeling really like dry artistically or kind of art blocked, like studies and looking at new visual information is going to help knock you out of that, you know? Anyway, most artists know that, and we just avoid it because, you know, we also don't want to go to the art gym. Nobody wants to go to the gym. You need accountability buddies to get you there. So that's what this is for me, and for a lot of people, I think, that join in. But they've been really fun and really helpful, and I hope some other folks feel the same. Okay, I'm gonna finish this patterning, and then I'm gonna do a quick wing study. I'm gonna finish catching up on chat, maybe. Really behind still. I keep trying to catch up. And I may not, so if I miss anything you said, feel free to repeat it once I'm looking at chat again. But I need to probably scooch on and get toward the showcase part, because I gotta go do some other stuff before my next stream. Because today is one of those days where I stream twice. I stream twice a day on Wednesdays and Mondays. Do a morning stream warm-up, and then an afternoon stream. So I will be back in a few hours. Right, I'm kind of cheating here. I'm not really paying close attention. But again, you know, we haven't talked about, I say again, I don't actually think we talked about this stream. For me, the purpose of these is to study, not to copy. So you'll notice I'm not being super exact. Like I'm not worried about drawing like the exact shape of every single spot. I'm not trying to draw the exact shape of the face. I'm trying to study. I'm trying to ask myself questions, like, you know, like maybe why is this the way it is? Like, why is the light touching this piece? I don't know what to call it. This arm. Like, why is it so shiny on that side? And I feel like, oh, because it's made of maybe a shinier material. Like maybe it's a harder. What did we call it? Keton? It's not keratin, I think. It's made of some kind of hard, shiny surface, right? But like this is more matte. Why is that? Why is it like that? It's not catching as much shine. Could that be the position of the light? Could it be the quality of the material? You know, like what am I? Is it perfectly mirrored or is it not? And like where do I see what kind of overall shapes do I see? Like when I look at this, the first thing I see are like these big shapes, right? And then I notice that it starts off more solid here in the middle, and then it becomes kind of speckled as it goes out. Like these are the questions I can ask to help me not only just make this study, but I can like log that information away. I can log the idea of a pattern that looks like this. I can log that away for a future design purpose, you know, like, oh, that'd be a cool shield design, you know, that'd be a cool whatever. You know, make a cool dragon pattern. You know, there's so many ways you can apply this stuff. And so that's the purpose of this. It's not necessarily to make an exact replica, it's to fill that creative bank account. So anyway, I try to mention that at least once a warm-up stream, just because we always have some new folks in here, which again, eternally grateful. But if you've sat through that talk before, I apologize that it's probably a little repetitive. Okay. I am gonna speed run this really fast, catch up on chat. What is your arm, Beetle? Look at this crazy scythe shape. So probably some of you already saw this, but I'm just now looking at this part of the image. I'm like, what is this? This is cool looking. I want to know what part of it, because like this is the hand. This is the shoulder. I guess this is the elbow. I don't even know if bugs work, if their anatomy works the same way that ours does. mean, obviously it doesn't, but like with mammals and other animals, you can still find like the shoulder blade and the pelvis and the ribs and stuff, but like I'm really not sure what the parallels are, if any, for bugs. They're so far removed from us. So alien, if you will. Oh, but I really like these shapes. These are cool. This would be something I could bring into a dragon design for sure. Okay. Gotta go. Yeah, have some dinner. It was so nice to meet you, Burgundy Cow. Looking forward to see more of your work later. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Don't use Photoshop yet, for sure. It is easier to stream digitally, yeah. Honestly, drawing with friends is my favorite thing. Supporting one another and learning is so... Yeah, exactly. It does keep us going. We all have to encourage each other, for sure. It's a long straight crest. Okay. Yeah, that's my favorite one too, Smorf. Chirocitrit is the... Wait, what? I can't even pronounce that. Cyrtocristasis? I have no idea how to say that name. I'm glad you like the music. Chitin? Is that how you say it? Okay. Yeah, dragon beetle. Tarsi for beetle feet. Oh, good to know. And I caught up to bottom of chat, so that's exciting. Finally got there. Yeah, I don't remember. You said Tarsi? Tarsi for beetle feet. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. And good to see you, Beats, by the way. We are about to look at those pieces that everybody submitted. So for anyone who's waiting on that, I apologize. I'm going a little longer than I planned. Sometimes it happens. You know, we had some good raids and some good conversation, and I had to ramble. You guys know how I roll. This sort of happens sometimes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a bop coming on. A literal bop, guys. Watch out. You too might be a grown man or woman tempted to headbang a little bit. What is he saying? Nobody knows the first words of this, I swear. Pain and strife. That's all I know. Not to make, like, okay. I don't know if anyone knows this, but Hanson actually is still a band. Apparently they made a return. Their music's actually really good. I really like some of their new stuff. It's very, like, indie folk. I'm a fan, actually. So, the reason I said the thing I said earlier about a grown man headbanging, I was walking down the street the other day in my little town that I live in, and I heard this song blasting, like full volume, middle of the day, and this giant, like giant for here, not like Texas monster truck, but like a big jacked up truck coming down the road in this little town, and just blaring mbop, and the windows weren't even down. It was just so loud that you could hear it really clearly. And there was a very grown adult bearded man in there just like singing his entire soul into the song. It was so awesome. I was just like, I think I just fell in love a little bit. Who are you? But it's really great. That was you. Well, oh my gosh, it was so funny. I wanted to be his friend so bad. I was like, I bet you're awesome. He probably didn't realize that everybody could hear, I'm sure. Or maybe he did and just didn't care, I don't know. But it was very funny to me. I laughed the entire walk home. Yeah, his poor ears, right? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick wing study because I've taken too long on this beetle. Just endlessly powerful energy, right? I know. Like, dude is pumped about his life. I mean, he was like, the truck was shaking. It was great. Hey, Charlie's Dragon, how you doing? It's so good to see you. Right? Seriously, Slappy. I know. Trust me. Listen, we were making jokes about how women are into this. No. Women, take notes, men. Women are into this. If you have a truck and a giant beard and you are just swinging your head back and forth, like this is a bad drawing, swinging your head back and forth, screaming mbop in your car. This is what we like, okay? We like that. It doesn't even have to be a truck. I don't care what it is, any kind of car. It's just the juxtaposition was so funny. Because otherwise he looked like a Colorado lumberjack, you know? Like he was a big dude with a beard. But he was just going to town on mbop. It was so good. Yeah, Kev, take notes if you're having trouble. That was so funny. Yeah, the bravado thing is, we're not into the bravado, we're into the mbop, okay? Too funny. That's confidence. If you want to know what confidence is, it's being willing to admit that you like mbop. Actually, speaking of that, there is a guy I work with who's like this very serious like hunter guy from Pennsylvania or something. Like super stern all the time and literally insists on playing only boy band music at work. It's awesome. And he's like, oh yeah, this is great music. He's like in his 50s. Like he was probably at least in his late 30s when that stuff was popular. Solid ideas are for, yeah, exactly. Anyway, okay, let's do a quick study and let's look at your work. So last call, if you wanted to drop any work into the warm-up art section, I'm gonna be looking at that. Hey, speaking of boy bands, guys, no shame, sing it out or laugh it out. Oh my gosh, too funny. I may run and hide. Okay, I'm gonna look for one picture of a wing. I just want to look really closely at a wing, and then I'm gonna look at your pieces. So you have 5 minutes to get your work in the warm-up art section. We already have quite a few in there, so clearly a lot of you wanted to draw Beetles today. You have this on your playlist too? It's a good song. Siren, yes. Alright, here, perfect. Right off the bat, found a nice angle of a beetle wing. So I'm gonna do this. No, not save. I wanted to copy it. What are you talking about? Copy image. There we go. It's gonna be May. Yes. Apparently it's a thing to sing that at the start of May, and I didn't realize that. And it makes me sad that I missed it this year. Next year. Alright, this looks like a spaceship. So this is part of why I feel like nature studies are super cool. I don't hang out enough places online that do a lot of memes. My exposure to memes is pretty limited to what people post in my Discord or in Discords I'm a part of. So I must have just missed them. No, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with memes. I think they're very funny sometimes, but I also kind of think that meme culture has sort of contributed to some negative stuff in our society, so I'm kind of like, I don't feel like we should be making fun of everyone and everything all the time, because that just sort of makes us all into like narcissistic jerks. that kind of want to box people into things, but you know, things like this, of course, are not harmful. These are the funny memes. It's gonna be May is a great meme. But anyway, no, I've had some weird, and they can be overdone, yeah, for sure. But I mean, no, I feel like there's lots of memes on the internet, and I just get kind of overwhelmed. So I pretty much just wait for them to come to me. And they do, because it's the internet. So eventually I find out. I just might be late to the party. And I'm okay with that. I long ago decided I would just never be hip or cool, and that is okay. Alright, see, I can draw fast sometimes. I don't have to spend 20 minutes on one drawing. I just wanted to look at these wing shapes really quickly. And then we will actually... Oh, look, there's like a crease line. That's interesting. Another crease line. So yeah, things like that are things that are fun to notice about these reference tools, right? Like when you're drawing from reference. I'm really interested in these little, like, how is this structured? See one rod here. It's almost like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost the same number as we have. I can't tell if this is one or not, but. This song always reminds me of like summers. I feel like this was like constantly on my playlist in the summer. In the radio. Listen to this so much. Okay, that is all I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna skip ahead and look at what you guys are doing. I love how committed you are to this story, Siren. It's inspiring. Okay, here we go. We are dropping stuff in Warmart. If mods could do me a favor and just look ahead real fast and make sure that there's nothing bad in there. But for the most part, we've been pretty safe with this. But let's go ahead and start the showcase part of this. So I'm going to be looking at what you guys have been doing. If you are new to the Discord, or if you're just kind of watching, or if you're watching this later and you'd like to join the Discord and participate in some of these warm-up study, I guess, group show-off stuff, just go here to the stream event section of the Discord, and then you can find warm-up art. That is where you can drop your sketches. It can be any kind of warm-ups. It does not have to be like Beetles and stuff that I'm doing today. It could be something else. It's totally fine. Basically, I'll post anything that I did not show on the previous stream. So, you know, this was shown off last time. We did coral. On Tuesday. And I forgot to post mine because I had to leave the house right after, so I didn't do that. Normally I post my piece, some of my sketches at the end so that I know where to stop. And then anything after my sketches is what I will show on the next one. But I remember Hectics posted this posted this in the afternoon. So we have not looked at this on stream. So we're going to start with Hectics. Gesture studies. These are great. These are some really nice gestures, some good warm-ups that show the line of action, kind of the motion lines of each figure. So you can see, even though there's no details, you can tell that these are human figures doing various actions. Really great movement in these, honestly. Really fun line gestures. A lot of different ways to do gesture drawings, but this is a great example of line gesture. So well done. Is it Hectics, right? I think we just met yesterday, too. So good on you for just jumping right in and getting involved in the warm-up studies. I love it. These look great. We are going to be doing figure studies, actually. Let me check and see when we're planning on doing that. On the 17th is when we're doing a figure drawing session. So if anybody wants to check the schedule for stream, you can always go to stream schedule and see what I have planned. And I've been trying to do at least one figure study, a month. Wow, look at all these Beetles. So anyway, if you want to come back for that, or if anybody wants to come back for that, that's when we will be doing the figure drawing studies. Looks great. Beats. Gonna miss Beetle Day because of work. I hope you're having a good day at work. Beats, I know you've kind of been in and out, but it was your nickname in high school in school from the age of 11. I did not know that. That's where Beats stems from. Very cool. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not able to participate, but thank you for showing us some of the other studies that you've done. These look great, and that's totally fine. If you've done some studies recently, you're welcome to submit them. It does not have to be something you did just because of the stream. These are so cute. I love it. You're obviously quite practiced at Beetles. This is a cool beetle. I like that one. Aren't they cute? I know. Look at this. This is a great study too. Really good job watching the values here. Those the shading and stuff like that. Let's see. People who like horse racing are people that generally look at horse the same as a car. Yeah, that's probably true. Not always. not always. There's also some tradition and like history stuff tied up in horse racing culture, as far as I know. But I have a very tertiary like connection to that. But yeah, but that is why I think like yeah, car guys, horse girls. Is that what you guys are talking about? Still the car guy, horse girl thing? Yeah, for sure, Sloppy. Yeah, horse racing and dog racing too. A lot of that's can be pretty bad. Picks him up, puts him in my pocket. Chris, you're collecting a lot of cute animals in your pockets lately. We talked about the vaquita on stream yesterday randomly. If anyone wants to go back and listen to that. But we've been discussing lots of cute animals. I really love the strong shadow here. This looks fantastic, Beats. These are awesome. These are great studies. I want to know what the names of these beetles are now. I'm really curious. I clearly need to enhance my beetle study reference folder. Oh, I forgot about ladybugs. Of course, ladybugs are also beetles. How could I forget about ladybugs? My goodness. This one's got stuff on its face. Oh, this is beautiful. Really, really lovely job with the shine. The way you handled the light. I don't even know if this is a ladybug, I'm pretty sure. But the way you handled the light on this beetle is excellent. I really like it. The bounce lighting right here is really nice too. Well done. You really caught those yellows. If you're not sure what bounce lighting is, let me just point it out to you. See how there's like a reflective yellow? You can see a little bit of it here. It's sort of like tinging the edges of the critter. You can see it under here. Some of this is the pollen. But essentially we call this bounce light because it's a reflection of the nearby lighting. You can see some here. There's like yellow in this reddish color. So if you haven't thought about lighting when you do your work, bounce light is something you can always include in a variety of ways. So if you want to add some realism to your piece or just kind of like an extra element, a little bit of rim lighting or bounce lighting is always a good way to do that. This looks great. Great job, as always. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This song always reminds me of Dragon Ball Z because that was when I was first introduced to this song. Was Dragon Ball Z. Let's see. Yeah, no, for sure, Sloppy. Yes, the jockeys do tend to have a very close relationship to the animal, and the trainers, yeah, for sure. The owners don't tend to. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah. Are they da-da-da? And so they are, yeah, by some people. Yeah, by some people, Siren. Yeah. This looks fantastic. Sorry, took my breath away, Shiratoshi. Look at the great structure in this drawing. I was just kind of looking at the shape of that head ornamentation. Really, really nice. Such a cool shape. It almost looks like a lobster claw. It's like, what if your whole face evolved into a hand for another animal? Like, that's kind of what this is. It's really interesting to think about. Fun shapes. You did a great job with it. I love the speckles and stuff. Yeah, this is fantastic right here. I know, right? 15 minutes. This is fast. I need to take notes from Shiratoshi. It takes me like 15 minutes to make 5 lines when I'm streaming and drawing. And even these like little marks just for the feet, you still got the shapes and the structures. Even though it's not exact, like I'm still getting the information that I need. And that's kind of one of the things I want to drive home about studying versus copying is you don't want to get caught up. Don't get caught up in like making every single line exactly the same. That's really great if you're trying to do photorealism, like if you're trying to do like a finished piece, or if you're just practicing studying for photorealism, that's fine. But we're trying to stretch our non-copy muscles. We're trying to stretch our study muscles here. And so just make sure that if you do try this, if you're normally somebody who does a lot of copying, try and stretch a little bit and see if you can do some studies instead of copies. You know, especially with creatures like this that most of us don't draw a whole lot. I think it's really interesting to see and to apply some of those same, okay, like find the big shapes, find the form, find the structure, and then slowly apply the detail if you'd like to. But basically think of it as visual note taking. You're trying to take notes on shapes, on patterns, on values, on color, and log those away so that you can use them in future illustrations. Anyway, yeah, all of that to say, I feel like Shiratoshi did that really well here. So well done, Shiratoshi. Excellent work. Love it, love it, love it. Shura. Oh, this is great. I love that you added this. Oh, what a good little study. Oh, I love the little, like, the way that you hinted at the hues and things by using just a little bit of value. It's actually really, really cool. And you still got some of the good forms and shapes in there too. Again, the proportions are excellent. The form is excellent. It looks great. These are great visual notes right here, Shuratoshi, and it's hilarious. So that never hurts. Love a good arfing beetle. A good arf really helps hoist the weights into the sky. Right, it is gorgeous. Yeah, Shuratoshi is an excellent artist we met here on Twitch. Very, very honored to know him. Ooh, Amaze coming in hot. See, these are fantastic. This is really good too, Amaze. Holy cow. Look at this. Amazing fan. Amazing beetle artist is more like it. This looks great. Praying. I need a begging or a praying emote. Oh, we're back. Okay. Goodness. So sorry, guys. Refresh. We're back. Sorry. I have no idea when that cut out. But Amaze, here's your wonderful beetle. It was so wonderful that it broke the stream. That's how good you are. You know, that's a compliment. I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Please refresh if you feel like hanging out with me still. I appreciate it. For those lurkers that I lost, you know, fair seas, I'm so sorry to have lost you, but I appreciate you being here if you did refresh. But Amaze, this is seriously awesome. I really, really appreciate you participating. I don't know how much of my tirade about how good it is that you heard, but it was great. I was just talking about the contour lines and how it really implies the kind of the form and the shape of the creature, and that you paid attention to these little fluffy bits is really interesting to me too. I'll have to go talk to the, speaking of horse girls, I'll have to go talk to the horse boarders and just see if they were doing anything just now, and see if that was why that dropped, because we haven't had that issue in a while. I don't really know why we're having it again. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for letting me know, by the way, in chat. It did. It arfed the stream right into the void. Yeah, visual note-taking for sure. Okay, let me, it was too strong. Yeah, it was way too strong. Hey, Glad! How you doing? We just met, earlier. Glad was doing some, you were the one sculpting, I believe. Yeah, I was watching you sculpt. Was that this morning, or was that last night? I haven't slept well, so I can't remember when we were chatting. I think it was yesterday. I was doing a really, really cool... really cool dragon sculpture. You guys should all go give Glad's... Is it Glad's Ask or Glad's Sask? I'm not sure how to say it. I'm just gonna call you Glad, probably. But yeah, it was nice. No, thanks for popping in. We are actually just doing the wrap-up, kind of like warm-up art share section of my warm-up stream. Here, we did beetle studies today, so here's the ones. Just, oop, that was a cloud study, sorry. We do warm-up streams where we look at reference and try to study different things in the mornings. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's what we do. And then at the end of the stream, I go through and look at everybody else's studies that they did. And then I'll be back on later today actually doing some creature design. I'll be doing some sea slug dragons. Normally I do stuff like this, but let me find the sea slug dragon picture. There we go. So we'll be doing something like this later. And probably listening to cheesy music just like this too. So hopefully that's open twice. There we go. Let's get back to what you guys are doing. How are you doing, by the way? Thanks for popping in. It's so good to see you. Did we get you? Let me get you a shout out. Always looking for cool new sculptors. We had another sculptor on here earlier. Eyeless sculptor, quite excellent. If you aren't already following them. Where did it go? There we are. Okay. So yeah, we're looking at Amaze's beetle that just broke the stream because it was so good. So you made it. You had good timing. It was around 19 hours ago. Okay, fair enough. Glad is enough. Okay, perfect. Hercules beetle's your favorite. Yeah, it's a really good one, right? Really, really nice. These are some great sketches. Oh, here's another one from Amaze. Amazing Fan 15. Amaze, have we given you a shout out today? I can't remember if we have or not, but you guys need to go follow AmazingFan15 as well. He is a new streamer here on Twitch. At what point do you stop? I don't know. I feel like he's a new streamer, but he's been around a while, so a lot of you probably have seen Amaze in lots of chats. But does a lot of, we're looking at his work right now. These are, once again, I have no idea what this beetle is called, but it's amazing what you did with it. The proportions are excellent. You managed to take this really intricate, like, leg situation and somehow make it make sense, which is impressive. Like, what are these? I have so many questions. Are these antennae? They look like long eyelashes with weird hands on the end. This is a cool critter. I don't think I know what this is. I thought it was an ant at first. But it looks crazy. And you did a great job capturing it. Fantastic study. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, another. Tarzia. Tarzia has entered the chat. Thank you for participating. Look at the shine on that beetle. Look at the texture. What brush did you use? I love that. That's a really great texture brush for this kind of matte, I guess, textured exoskeleton here. Fantastic job with the catching the shininess too. Just again, great structure. Really, really love the way you captured the cool ornamental horn, I suppose. And yeah, great proportion, great drawing. Looks a great study. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Looks sweet. Oh, thanks. The girl lives on the farm is likely to be a horse girl. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's see. Yeah, Siren is dead set on planning this comic now. Ants are beetles? Wait, are ants beetles? I don't think so. Are they? Who knows things about beetles and ants? They do fly, but I think an ant is its own family. I don't think they're in the same family as beetles. Beetles is a gigantic group. Yeah, ants are not among them. Ants are in the family with wasps. That makes sense. They have a wasp body structure. That makes total sense. It could be a stag beetle. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Rhino beetles are good. Hercules beetles are good. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Tarzia. It looks great. What clade is beetles, anyway? I played Metazua a few days ago, and it had a beetle. And I think it started with an E, but I don't remember what it is. Ooh! Look at this one. This looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. I love the way that you interpreted this. Those colors, you guys. Holy cow. This looks great. The shine right here is so cool. I love the way you handled this. This is a great color study. Man. I like your drawing more than the picture. I don't know what kind of... Is this a rhinoceros beetle as well? And somehow you made it so cute. How did you do that? Look at that shiny eyeball. That must be it. This looks great. I don't know if beetle's the proper term or not. Yeah. I think we were talking earlier about how bug is kind of a general term, but insect applies to some... I don't know. What do we say? All insects are bugs, but not all bugs are insects. These are so good, Tarzia. Thank you so much for sharing. I also have a ton of tabs open. Well done. Yeah, seriously, these are fantastic. Love them. Love them. Trying to break out of my shell with this sketch. Oh my gosh, Kev. It's not a warm-up stream if Kev doesn't contribute. Actually hates the Beatles single. Single mom and a horse girl. Kev. I'm telling you, Kev. I want to see an actual study from you. I don't know if you're still here, but I would love to see you draw from an actual pic. Kev really nailed all the topics today. Yeah, Kev is a big contributor around here. I don't know if I think we may have lost him in chat, but oh, this is fantastic. Wait, who did this one? I forgot to look. Chris Wright. Excellent job. It's that same beetle, but it's bigger. Oh, thank you for snoozing the ad, by the way, whoever got that. I appreciate that. I had no idea that was happening. Does anybody out there who understands Twitch more understand why I'm not getting alerts about when ads are happening anymore? It's really frustrating. Thank you, Amaze. Appreciate you. Chris Wright. Excellent drawing. If you guys aren't already following Chris Wright, go give him a follow. Really, really nice work. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Let's see. It's a whole order. Cuteness is all in the eye. Yep. Yeah, give this... don't snooze this one. Give it a few more minutes. I'm going to see if I can finish this up before that ad break needs to be snoozed, but we might snooze it again before we're done. Just let the timer run a little bit more. Beetle is a proper clade, but insects outside of it might be termed beetles or have beetle in their name. Yes, the naming conventions of animals is some of the most confusing stuff for sure. That part can get us all. Yeah, this is awesome, right? This looks ready for like color. Not quite done yet, but I mean still I can see where's that picture. Yeah, like you really got those shapes. I love how even though this is a study, like your style is still coming in really strong with the way that you defined it. And I think that's part of what inspires me so much about these studies. It's like, okay, Chris looked at the same image that Amaze did, and yet they both have such a, you can see their style so strong in both of these, even though it's the exact same creature that they're studying, the exact same picture. And I think that's part of what's so exciting about art is like even just the weight of the line being different in the way that we interpret certain bits and emphasize certain parts of like the value structure or the actual like the structure of the animal itself. I don't know, it all sets our work apart from each other, and I think that's part of what makes art so fun, you know? Anyway, really love this, Chris. Excellent job. You guys should all go follow everybody. Everybody follow everybody in chat because everybody's amazing. We have a German joke about bugs. Why aren't ladybugs going to church? Because they are insects. Oh my gosh. That's funny, and it translates to English, which I love. Fantastic joke. So we give cheese around here, Glad, for good jokes and wordplay. So appreciate that. You get some cheese. I love it. You fried yourself reading Tinverse paper. Oh no. You like a big shape. Yeah, it is a good shape. Yeah, it looks awesome, right, Trezia? It's fantastic. Oh, and the last one here we have is from Beats. One more from Beats. Excellent. Oh wait, I forgot to... Don't worry, I like it. I just was being abstract or absent-minded. There we go. Love the texture here. This is awesome. I don't know what this is. I really want to know what this creature is. But I love your study. This is really, really good. It's a caricature of the beetle. Just ask a question and I know the answer to it, but I've already lost the call. Oh no. It's okay, Sloppy. You need to get some sleep. To get that warning, you can't be viewing your chat in OBS. You have to be looking at Twitch. See, it used to give me the warning in OBS though, until like a week ago. I would get a warning in OBS that there was an ad coming up. Like right now it's saying that there is in OBS. But like sometimes it doesn't. It's very confusing. I don't understand why it's like this. No, don't apologize. I love it. I love it. Beautiful big Dorito. I want to take a bite. But does anyone know what this is? I would love to look this up. The tortoise beetle. Oh, thank you, Beats. Wow. Coming in clutch right there. I appreciate you. Very cool. I'm gonna go pin some of these later. And yeah, just thank you guys for being inspiring. Thank you for inspiring me with your sketches and with your cool beetles that you found to draw. Once again, Beats, the way that you do the texture and the proportion is also excellent. Like the structure on this ridge right here of the shell or the wings, I guess, is fantastic. This is such a cool animal. Thank you for sharing. Thank you everybody for sharing. Thank you everybody for sharing your warm-ups, for working along with me and inspiring me to keep trying to draw more things. If anybody is watching and they're like, shoot, I didn't quite finish. I wanted to finish and participate in the warm-up stream. Just go ahead and, you know, do your warm-ups whenever you want. Drop them into the warm-up art section right here. We will do warm-ups again next week. So anything that's below Beats' image, and I'll post mine right after stream in just a second. Anything that's below that, I will share on the stream at the end of stream next week. So let's see what next week is. Like I said today, I'll be back on this afternoon at 4 p.m. Mountain Time to do our Sea Slug Dragon Design Day, so that'll be fun. And then next week is Shark Week, folks. Shark Week is coming up, so I hope you're ready. Right now, this is how I've broken it up into just very generic big shark, small shark, odd sharks. So feel free to draw any kind of sharks you want. This is how I'm going to be structuring my week. But but it's however you want. You know, do it however you prefer. You don't have to do what I do. As always, if you don't feel like drawing sharks, draw something else. If you're afraid of sharks, next week's streams may not be for you. I can't end on this song. Oh, I won't. We'll let it finish. I am going to be looking for someone to, I am going to be looking for somebody to raid, though. When you leave, just a front. I love Macy Gray. I had a chicken I named Macy Gray because I love this song. Anyway, let's go ahead and end on some Beetle notes and find someone to trade into. Thank you guys for being here with me. Chris, it's organization goals. It's a very recent thing. Like I said, I did not stream this way for years. It's only been recently that I have gotten a little more organized. I think it's a lot because I was teaching. It's a little bit of the teacher in me too. It just helps me to have a structure. Oh, let me put on my closing screen because I'm a pro streamer and I have that. Let's see who else is on right now. Oh, Zelda is on at a weird time. Usually Zelda's on way later. Monster Pie Zoe is on. That would be a good option. There's so many good people on. Ooh, Ergo Josh is on. You guys, let's go right into Ergo Josh. If you don't know, there's this, he's, just warning, he doesn't always do family-friendly art. Most of the time it is. But every once in a while you'll see some things that maybe aren't. Looks like right now he's refining kind of a creepy piece, so if you're a little bit, like, nervous about sort of creepy stuff, you may not love it, but it's nothing bad. So I hope you guys will hang out with me. He doesn't stream very often. Oh, shoot, he doesn't accept incoming raids. That sucks. Well, you guys should go check him out anyway. I'll give him a shout out. Because he's a really great artist here on Twitch that I haven't caught streaming very often. And he's just started streaming again, so I want you guys to go follow him. Yeah, I think it's just Ergo Josh. Yep, I met him during Lightbox a few years ago. Alright, we'll find someone else then. Shoot, that's a shame he doesn't accept raids. Who else could we raid into? Oh, there's so many people on. Following. Let's see, I've got 2 minutes to find. See, there we go, Sloppy. We're not ending on this song. Well, bummer. I got all worked up about rating Josh. Let's see. No, not Bob Ross. I don't think Bob Ross channel lets raids happen. Oh, we could raid Tom C. We haven't. Did we raid him? He does pretty cool work. He is a combination English and German streamer. I don't think we've raided him. And he only has 9 people watching right now, so I think it might be fun to go give him a raid. Yeah. We'll go ahead and raid Tom C. He's I've only hung out a few times, but it has always seemed to be very chill, not very edgy or problematic stream. So as always, if you are watching with kids or if you are at work and you're sensitive to something that could potentially be not work safe, you might want to minimize chat or lower the volume. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and doing warm-up streams with me. Oh, I did not know that, Sloppy Salamander. I'll have to ask you more information about that later. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over to Tom C. He's a really cool guy, really great artist, and I think you'll like his work. And I hope I see you maybe later today at 4 p.m. to do our Sea Slug Dragon stream. But if not, if this is the last time I see you guys, thanks for hanging out, and maybe I'll see you next week. If not, don't forget, if you'd like to, you can. I was gonna say Bob Ross is awesome. I'd be shocked if something scandalous came out about Bob Ross. But if you want to follow any of my socials, or if you want to hang out with me between streams on Discord, or with some of the other people in chat, we got a lot of the folks in chat that are in the Discord. Everyone's really cool. Feel free to pop into Discord and join. But if not, that's okay too. And I hope I see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you back later to do some Sea Slug nerding out and some drawing for creature design. So until then. Oh, hey, Talia, good to see you. But you guys have a good one, and I'll see you over for a few seconds at Tom C's stream just to go say hi, make his day. So catch you there, guys. Bye-bye.